Alright, we are live. And you can skadoodle skedaddle your face with a paddle.
Well, it sounds like I should have been there last night to talk to Cyber and tell him, here are the scans. If you claim death to the author, then you claim death to interviews as well.
I'm surprised
You don't get to be cherry picky about this.
I'm surprised he didn't show up, but I was like, he's probably busy doing something else. Kyle's technically a busy guy, technically. Although Cyber did share a piece of information that made it pretty clear to me why Ruby, hello Melissa, why Ruby probably won't get renewed for a second season. Apparently in one of the interviews Ruby had, hello Blank, are you new here?
Mr. ADD. Finish your sentence.
No, a guy named Blank showed up to say how's it going. No?
Yeah, I know, but...
Yeah, you look familiar. Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
shut up, I get it, fuck you, shut up.
You were the kind of...
Listen,
you were the kind
let
of
me
kid,
speak!
You were the kind of kid that you would start to speak, but if somebody shined a laser, you'd be like, what's that? Oh, what was I talking about?
No, it's because I haven't seen that name in a fat minute. Although it does look familiar. No, apparently 1 minute of Ruby's animation in general costs $25,000.
Oh. And they spent all that money on mediocre and no storytelling. Gee.
Yeah, so
does this mean that they're gonna just like end the series in like a novel then?
Well, they haven't confirmed like if it's gonna happen yet or not, but that's most likely why it's taking so long to renew. Did you really jump out of the airplane into the blades of the fucking helicopter? Or...
Durability, son.
You're an idiot, son. Yeah. If it's 25K to do a minute, and considering that includes just the talking sections, imagine how much it must cost to do the fight scenes. Cosmic Garo versus Super Janemba. Super Janemba takes that pretty easily. I think Cosmic Garu, like, at his highest interpretation, only scaled to, like, multi-solar, and I don't even think that's correct. No, yeah, it should be, because he blew out the stars in the night sky. Yeah, so Janemba should take that one pretty easily. I think you could argue Cosmic Garu is faster, but I think Janemba has better speed feats too from the movie. Even then, Janemba's abilities are really weird in nature, so I think he could just counter Garu's adaptations. Oh yeah, let's do it! Oh yeah, let's do it! Kyle, what the heck are you doing?
I am scouting.
These poor innocent people just living their lives being good Christians.
And not innocent, they're religious.
That doesn't make them guilty!
Well, you're not thinking of the children, are you?
Kyle, I'm pretty sure you burned a village with some children a while back.
I didn't do that with children.
Oh, is this
look at it. If it makes you feel better, pretend that these are tranquilizers.
Kyle, that man's brain splattered across the wall just now.
And now he's in his eternal rest.
Kyle, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Wait, Master got an update? Has the second anniversary started for Master Duel yet or no? I know we're getting a Blue Eyes themed event. Street Fighter's coming to Lost Claudia, so I have to try and farm more gems so I can ignore the banner. What the fuck?
I don't know why, but I think someone is trying to hurt me.
He can take a lot of hits.
I don't know why, but I think someone is trying to hurt me. Please, I could use a little help here.
Yeah, but beyond that, it's been pretty chill. I've worked 6 days this week.
That hurts. Oh, I need help, bro. I need help.
I'm slowly getting used to new sleeping schedules because I'll have to. Because college is coming back and I'm going to have to wake up super early for college.
Cool here.
I will. We're talking like 6 a.m.
Oh crap! I think I need some help.
Oh, what's up, Miso? You finally get your internet fixed?
Help me! Help me! I'm over here. Oh crap! I think I need some help.
Zim, you never answered my question. What question?
Don't tell my daddy. Nope.
That's good. Hey Zim, are you still writing that book? Yeah.
I'm gonna move from point B. Over there, I see one.
Who are you?
Hey, look.
Younger Toguro versus Kid Goku from the Piccolo Daimo arc. Oh, new subs. Nice. This is so weird. Misa says hello, Kyle. How high is League of Legends scale? At least 5D.
No.
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
So we don't know how high League scales as a whole. We just know that Leagues would scale at least 5D.
I've got a job for any fisherman who got time.
I guess 4D technically.
I see you searching. Like, oh, you look lost. When I was younger,
Good job clearing out the marina. I got a challenge for you, if you're up for it.
I was a rat in a maze, always chasing the same wedge of rancid cheese.
Is this the freaking the sister?
And you realize there's a world beyond the
Yes.
world that doesn't take.
I've got a job for any fisherman who got
Yeah, I'm still writing the book.
to unwind.
Loves. It's a world that welcomes you with open
This is second stream I've been in today. That's good.
Come see the world beyond the maze.
Life in Hope County has taught me a lot.
God damn, do you have the time? Know how to fly a chopper?
Pleased to make your
Arthur
acquaintance.
Drubman. Pleased to make your
Yes,
acquaintance.
I'm Herb's mom, and
Yes,
no, I
I'm
do
Herb's
not
mom,
want to
and
know what he's been
no,
up to.
I do not want to know what he's been up to. It's called plausible deniability. Appreciate all your help getting my Marina back, but honey, I got a problem.
Stole my
Those
tulip.
Peggy shitbirds stole my
This
tulip.
goddamn helicopter
She's
decided
the
on
You
his
got a
nimbus
problem,
of
Kyle. You gotta fix that.
Montana,
The
and
first
I'll
was my
be
GFs.
damned if those fuck
Well, that's good, Miso. Your girlfriend was
I
streaming.
want that bird in my divorce fair and square.
function,
Locking
sicker,
erectile
painted her that awful
dysfunction,
steak
took
of
her,
Peggy
painted her that
mayonnaise.
awful
So the
steak of
only way
Peggy
you'll be able to find her
mayonnaise.
is
So
to
the
ID
only
the
way I'll
pilot.
be able to find her is
Should
to
be
ID
easy
the
to
pilot.
spot her. The only
Should
other
be
birds
easy to
around the
spot
area
her.
are
The
flown
only
by
other
women.
birds
Kyle,
around
what the
here are
fuck?
flown by women.
What?
We all used to fly together on weekends, but that friendship went tits up after those
Yeah.
thunder cunts joined Eden's Gate. So I got no problem if you accidentally shoot them in their disloyal
How about
faces.
it, honey? You
How
help
about
me?
it,
The
honey?
two of and I'll
You
show
help
up
me,
wherever
the
you
two
Bruh.
of and I'll show up wherever and whenever you need us.
Kyle fucking Kyle doesn't play any wholesome games.
You mean that's all I play?
Who are you lying to?
I'm playing a wholesome game now.
Also, Kyle, I enjoyed your Eddie video. It has enlightened me.
You are welcome.
Everyone thank Kyle for his video.
That's one of them deer. Look, over there!
Also, it's Cabzim. You're normally unwholesome. Nope, always wholesome.
Point B to point A, but probably not in that order. Oh yeah, it's gonna get messy. Sorry, friend. Not really though. Woo!
If the lads were here, they'd back me up. That's what they all say.
Hercules!
That's what they all say. Did you just punch that guy in the throat?
I'm a bust a move.
damn straight.
Bruh.
What is there something wrong with it?
Just throat punch the guy. How strong is Toguro? Or Toguro? Yeah, Toguro.
Togoro is basically island level.
Right, that's the guy from
Yu Yu Hakusho.
yes.
The main antagonist of the Dark Tournament saga.
The guy with the glasses, right?
Yes. He technically has sunglasses.
The guy who asks for orange juice.
If there's a woman at the stick, ice her and go find my tulip.
I have arrived.
What the fuck? Oh, hello, Mangler. I thought you'd be asleep or dead.
Why would I be dead?
I don't know. possible.
I mean, I guess that's true. Fuck. I'm not Kyle.
At
I
this-
don't just and then just disappear off the heart monitor.
You did. At this point, is more of a streamer than anything else? Yes and no. I stopped making consistent like monthly videos for a while now. There's just no point making like monthly videos when I could spend longer times doing research and more editing. It's also more fun to make the silly fucking AI voice videos than it is to do the original How Powerful videos that kind of felt tedious and boring. At least for me. Like, they have their place, but those kind of videos are for information based, not really like How Powerfuls.
Anyway, what's up, man? Oh, hello, Miso. I didn't realize he was streaming.
And then also...
I just popped in.
Yes. And then also, after a while, I kind of realized that to do proper research, it takes significantly longer than what I used to give times for videos. Especially since nowadays we get, like, all the source material we can, including the Japanese works. And that takes weeks to get a hold of, so, yeah. It just makes making videos monthly, at least like most of them, kind of really difficult. Splash made a new video of Sukuna stronger than you think or something like that. So I know Blank's been here before, but I think the...
Your conversation with Cyber yesterday.
Oh yeah. Apparently some guy... Actually, I didn't tell Kyle this part, but apparently some guy's been going on VSB, who's apparently, according to Cyber, been the most respectful person when it comes to debunking God of War, and provided a lot of direct evidence and counter arguments for God of War's cosmology, and then proceeded to be cussed out by VSB, basically.
I mean, is that not what we were like expecting?
Well, the point is that...
Like, I know. Go ahead.
The
Yoshi,
point
sorry.
is that the guy provided enough evidence and did it so nicely that Cyber is slowly reconsidering his position on God of War's cosmology, so he's going back to the series.
Why don't you tell him how he agrees that they're all on the same planet, but he's not willing to accept that the planet is only the size of our planet because Bruno said so, and he's claiming death of the author, but he's still willing to use interviews and the guidebooks.
I mean, what Kyle said, basically.
That's not how Death of the Author works.
We'll make the video later on, but no, Cyber's position is more so along the lines of...
Well, let's be very clear here. Now, it doesn't particularly matter what he believes now. He would 100% agree that Astra would beat the dog shit out of Kratos.
Yeah,
I hardly think that matters. I'm more interested in like the fact that VSB just, person came up to them nicely and was like, with all due respect, your position's wrong. Here's a mountain's worth of evidence to explain why you're wrong. And they were just like, fuck you. I'm like, okay, concession accepted. I do kind of wonder what that person provided, like, because if they provided less than me and they still squared them out, oof.
Well, he came back with 2 more blogs after the first one got cussed out, so kudos to him.
2? Wait. This guy didn't just have a conversation with them. He came up with several blogs.
It was a blog. It was a blog to try and downgrade the God of War on VSB. Are they still arguing on God of War's cosmology? That was pretty conclusive that God of War is on a single world. People still don't agree. A lot of people still don't agree with that, because if you do, then, well, Kratos' scaling drops off the fucking cliff.
Well, let's put the horse in front of the cart before the cart first. if you agree to that, then you automatically realize that there's something wrong with the cosmology stories.
Well, if you agree to that more so than the problems with the cosmology stories, you basically can see that he no longer has like any real thematic matchups, and he loses most, if not all of them, and then you now have to find a new tier to put him in to find characters to match him up with, and that's like the best news that you're getting. It actually gets worse from there. Because then you start finding out that he has problems with resistances and equipment and a bunch of other stuff, and then it just becomes a downhill, problem.
To be clear, unless you scale Kratos to be vastly stronger than Adam, even if they're comparable, Adam would still take it.
What is this dog doing?
The dog helps me scout.
Dog's about to
Wait.
get shot.
There's a dog in your game?
Yes.
Plus Mangler, they hate
Oh.
updating their site. Do they? Isn't that the whole point of their fucking site, though?
I was talking about the dog in my game. I'm sorry, what did that person say? Sorry. I
Well,
was not...
apparently Misa's saying that VSP hates updating their site, but I'm like, isn't that like their whole point of the website?
Well, it is kind of tedious. So half the time it is they don't agree with someone's position. Half the time it is literally just that like it would be super tedious. Because think about God of War's profiles. Some of them are outdated, but imagine all the stuff that they added to like Zeus's profile or Kratos' profile, which has so much stuff. Now, if someone comes along and debunks the cosmology and is like, hey, listen, so you messed up so fucking bad that there is a giant library's worth of evidence that can explain why you're wrong. You're going to need to redo a bunch of these pages. And we're talking like 90% of the content that's listed here. Redo this completely. Yeah, that's going to piss them off. That's a lot of work that you got to do because somebody's got to go in and individually do that.
Oh, I haven't seen the guy's blog because this is the first time hearing of it. But what he's basically
I haven't either.
done is spit in their face and basically told them that everything you've done over the past 3 years, I'm going to spit in your face because you've wasted your time. Thank you.
It was a lie. You were lying, and many of you had reason to know you were lying. You were being dishonest, and you knew for a fact that you were being dishonest. What the hell? Why is this dog glitched?
You proud of yourself? I don't know why Kratos was overhyped so much. The guy's visually impressive, but concrete feats are disappointing despite the pretty wording. No, he just came along with other characters who seem strong, and he seemed strong, and there were some arguments to get him stronger, but then like as the games went on, it just became harder and harder to argue for it. Does Sora have more weapons and hacks than Kratos?
Probably. But that's also a difficult discussion to have, because whenever I talk about Sora's hacks, I keep having to mention that one or two of his good hacks from each of his versions gets removed from the other versions because he keeps getting power nulled at the beginning of every game.
He's like
and then he
Sora.
loses all of his power from the previous game. I'm sorry, what did you say?
He's like Sora.
I am talking about Sora.
Oh.
Wait, who did you think I was talking about? Kratos?
Yeah.
Well, I guess Kratos does get power nulled and lose. Well, he does lose like a lot of items. He usually doesn't lose it through power null though. Like it either gets like stolen, broken, or like some other nonsense.
Oh yeah, Zim's not too pleased with me about the stuff that I've posted for fucking the new Prince of Persia.
Yes.
I'm not. You can go
Oh,
fuck yourself.
and I'm
Go
dead.
fuck yourself.
So when you get some time, Mangler, I've put the
Go!
the entire tablet
fuck
that he would fail to
yourself.
in the group chat.
Just ram it in there.
Sure. Goku versus Kratos. Goku's definitely taking that. Because, well, similar to the God of War situation, VSB has also.
Silly Kratos, I don't want to fight you. Why would I want an easy victory?
Similar to God of War, VSB has also made mistakes regarding Dragon Ball's cosmology in kind of the opposite problem, where they consistently downplay the hell out of it because they just don't like the idea of it.
Yeah, Goku would take that. Even in Equalize scenario, Goku would take that.
Ultra Instinct is a little strong. Plus, he can fly. I keep forgetting Goku can fly for some reason.
How do
Like
you
in a matchup with
forget
Kratos.
that Goku?
In a matchup with Kratos, specifically.
How do you
I keep
forget that
forgetting.
Goku, who literally I think spends 99% of a fight in the fucking air, can fly?
Maybe because he's fighting Kratos.
You stupid. Bruh. I have played some of the new Prince of Persia game. Kyle liked it. Kyle said it's really good.
Why are there so many fucking people attacking me? Okay, you know what? You're done now.
You know what? You're done. They're done, Mangler. They're done.
They're done. What the hell? It's random glowing fucking deer. Sorry, I'm playing Fallout 4 and I'm getting attacked by like 4 different factions at the same time. I mean, it's just typical Fallout, you know, where you're fighting like an army of robots and then some glowing fucking deer comes out of nowhere and attacks them, and then a deathclaw comes out of nowhere and kills everybody. Typical Wasteland day.
I see. Did Prince of Persia get buffed or nerfed? Or did Prince get buffed or nerfed? The Prince did get buffed. Actually, no, I take that back. I'll take that back. The Prince didn't get buffed. The Verse got buffed. Or am I wrong, Kyle?
Sargon got buffed, but it doesn't reverberate to the original. But, you know, just for some reason, it doesn't seem to like what was said.
For some reason, right? For some reason.
That just exploded directly in my face.
I don't know what your problem is with it.
Wait. Hang on. Now I have a question, actually.
Fuck your question.
How many Word of God statements does Cyber actually accept for God of War? Just out of curiosity.
I think at this point none, because he claims that he uses death of the author. He doesn't like Twitter statements, so I believe.
Yeah, I call bullshit on that.
Guys, you haven't talked to Cyber since the fucking G1 blog thing.
No, I call no. That's not. Also, I've literally been here when he's jumped in and talked to people. I mean, if you want to say I haven't had a full conversation, that's fair. I'm saying, like, the way you've described this situation to me and how he takes author statements leads me to believe that most of it has to do with the fact that he just doesn't like this situation.
I've seen him literally reference scans that you'd only find on Twitter for other verses.
Remember, fellas, when
And
you
it's not
wonder
like
why I'm the one who gets the group of people, this is why. No, continue.
Why? Because we explain something that doesn't make sense?
No.
Like,
No. Because you guys can't have a fucking conversation with anybody. Kyle,
I mean,
would you play? Hang on. Shut your whore mouth for a minute. Kyle, would you play Mad Max?
There's a game.
Apparently there is. So would you play Mad Max?
Eventually, sure. Why not?
Alright, you can continue, you whore.
I was just going to say that he doesn't really show up that often to have a conversation. When he does, it's only really with you, so you can't really blame me.
Whore!
Okay, well, that's got me, I guess. Fuck me.
I'm
Oh,
so
I'll be my allies. Never mind.
I'm sorry that my words might come off as rude. Accept my apology.
I have been hurt
Finish.
by your words.
Finish what you were saying, you two.
You've been hurt by my words. I was hurt by Kyle's reading comprehension. Nah, Zim, you spent 50k on an Ashley AMV.
What the hell?
Okay, so I can explain that one a little bit. So,
Please do. Right now.
no. I didn't spend 50k on it, but he's referencing a meme because some guy out there decided to spend $50,000 for an animated music video of softcore porn with his avatar and this random girl from I believe it's called Hasbin Hotel.
Of course.
Yeah, just a very simple situation.
Yeah, why wouldn't that be a simple situation?
Won't fucking kick my dog, bitch.
Alright, I'm gonna quick save. I don't want to fucking die.
You
Goku is
good, bro?
flying the missiles.
So Faith is supposed to be Joseph's sister, huh?
Also, can someone please explain to me how Ezra would lose to Satsuki from Kill la Kill? I can't. Kyle, go.
She probably shouldn't. She would literally be able to scale to Natsu, who's able to fight Zareth with the time magic, who was gonna reset the entire fairy tale timeline. So yeah, no, get the fuck out of here. Unless that character is like Uni Plus as well.
Well, according to Cyber, you're wrong.
Well, according to Cyber, you get to cherry pick Death of the Author.
Kyle Mangler, join my kingdom. What do you mean join my kingdom?
Yeah, what are the details of this kingdom? I need a little bit more information.
I've done nothing wrong. I am innocent. Why am I being thrown under the bus for this?
That's exactly what a person who is guilty would say.
Well, here's the thing. If his problem is that the Twitter statements come from Bruno, I can literally tell him that Bruno's the director of Valhalla, and they double down on this shit, so...
I would just more so say that, well, a few things. One, it's a fallacy. Two, not really position that matters, because the overwhelming amount of evidence points to it being one normal-sized fucking planet. And two, Bruno's correct, as is every other word of God on the question. All of their statements are correct. They are objectively 100% correct. You compare them with the rest
Kyle, did you
of the
get
source material in the series, they all come to the
again?
same conclusion.
I've been kidnapped by a woman.
Kyle, how did you get kidnapped by a woman? I thought we were done being kidnapped by hunters.
Well, I'm sorry. Her favorite comedian's Cosby. What do you want me to do?
Learn from it. Kyle, do you agree with the Urza versus Zoro death battle?
Fuck no.
I know you've heard stories about me. That I'm a liar.
That's
The only
everything here
the only legitimate thing you can argue for that is that like Zoro should be faster, but other than that, it should have been like Urza.
Well, let me tell you
Everything is always trying to kill me.
a different story. A true story.
Still stand by that. If Zim would ever spend that type of money on something like that, it'd be the closest thing he'd get to a woman. Wow, thanks, Devil. Appreciate the vote of confidence.
Why is everybody trying to be so rude?
Young woman who had been ostracized by her community, bullied by friends, abused by She was hollow. She wanted to die.
Typing 2020, I probably should have led with this gun.
Also, Zim, did you mention to Mangler and Kyle that Cyber didn't know about the Temple of Helios being the sun or whatnot? Oh yeah, I probably should have mentioned that.
And confidence.
What?
Never showed her
Was that a surprise to
I
him when you
mean-
told him that?
full of
I told him about it, and he's all like,
don't
"I'm
see-
gonna have to double check that and look into it."
she was. Young
I don't see how that's really relevant.
Well,
like
it's,
that
it's
makes
relevant
a
because he
meaningful
brought
difference.
up Kyle's disagreements with the sun thing. Kyle, what the fuck am I watching?
I guess. But
I'm
like,
sorry. I'm sorry. Was he trying to tell me that I was wrong without me being there?
Are we not gonna talk about the fucking acid trip you're taking?
brought her here.
hang
No, no.
on.
This is more important. Was he trying to slander me without me being here?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
She had faith
Wait, what is this?
in him. She would be
Ooh,
willing to die
it
for
was
him.
very valuable.
The young
Fake news.
very much wish to live. I'm scared.
I was just gonna say that it kind of doesn't really matter considering how many people have made. Well, I guess it technically does matter considering how many people have made that same mistake.
Faith in
But that's like something that was so easily like it's been so easily accessible since like Chains of Olympus. Like just look up a fucking cutscene. You literally see the sun fall out of the sky and explode on the ground. That's not how a sun functions. Do we really
Hey,
have to be the one to
fucker
say
who
that?
left me to die.
Didn't he already?
I guess.
Didn't you already free him? Or did you free the other guy?
The other guy.
There are a lot of
Do
people.
it again.
Let go.
It wants me to jump.
Then jump.
If it wants you to jump, then just take a leap of faith.
Alright, take it easy there, Assassin's Creed.
Let your faith
Hey.
leap. Accept the
Sometimes we all need a leap of faith.
In the words of Van Halen, you just gotta jump.
I will give you purpose. I will set you free.
God, you've destroyed my army. Fucking sir.
Do you feel different? Do you feel alive?
Also, Zen, do you, no. Kyle, do you agree with Gray versus Esther at that battle?
Fuck no.
Also, I'm so-
They gave Esdef the most generous thing you could, and they gave her the shit with prep time. They gave her the AP of what she did when it took her days of prep time.
So the town produces all the heat for the Greek pantheon and acts like the sun / Helios' powers, etc. Essentially. Allegedly.
That's some nice damage.
But for as much as you might think that, like, me and Mangler aren't the best at converting people when it comes to arguments, I guarantee you it would just take one like session with Mangler and me to talk about God of War with Cyber, and we would turn them around.
Uh-huh.
Probably take less than 5 minutes. I would just be like, here are the scans. Bye. If you have any questions, ask me. I wouldn't even need to be there for it. I could just show up and say, here are the scans. Have fun reconciling that. That's about as much patience as I have for the topic at this point.
They've been throwing themselves at these walls for days. Just won't let up.
Now, nothing against cyber here. It's more so against like the discussion entirely. I'm kind of sick and tired of having it at this point. Like people think there's two sides of the discussion. That like this is like the equivalent of walking into a murder scene when you have video footage of the person blowing away the other person's like brains with a machine gun, bullet casings on the ground, a weapon description that matches it, and evidence, eyewitness photos or eyewitness reports of multiple people seeing this person walk out the door around the time the killing happens, a shopping list and evidence of them buying the guns and those ammo the day of, and then like 10 other pieces of evidence, like DNA to like a confession as well as a picture of them killing the person in question taped to their chest, and you're still convinced there's like another side of the argument where it's like, well, it's possible. I mean, I guess it is possible, but like you'd have to be like, you would have to be like really just fucking irrational.
Bruh.
Trust the Mingler and Kyle to show the scans and the feats. That's literally all we do. That's all I do is source stuff. That's been like my one job. I don't know why people are scared of confrontation with me when all I'm going to do is sit there and just like provide a source.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Well, that dog is definitely dead. Wait, no, never mind. You just fall up. Can't kill the dogs. Not that dog.
Nah, you guys are fine to chat with them, VC. That's because you're probably not disagreeing with them.
I mean, even when you disagree with me, I'll just show you the scans.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. He says it so innocently, too. Like, that's all he's gonna do.
I don't need to do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
The scans speak the rest of the work.
You're right, you don't need to do anything else. Never stops you!
I mean, if you can name one conversation that's ever escalated poorly when I brought scans, I'd love to. I'd love to have it. That'd be great. Why is he sitting down? What?
Bruh, don't start making me keep tabs on things. Bruh.
That would be hard, yes. Very well. I will not ask the most unreasonable
Devil
of you.
says I have 6 conversations. Get him, Devil.
Oh, really?
Get him. Also, Devil, what
Do
days are you
tell.
free this week? I need you to test out the other decks in the card game. Now that I've gotten you all to get 1 round of testing, I need to start changing things.
Wait, did you get Kyle to test?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. And that's all I'm going to say on that one, because I don't feel like being a dead horse.
I did
Just
pick
at
up the
least
game
tell me.
faster. Well, I was told I picked up the game faster than the both of you.
Kyle suffered from some super hardcore Yu-Gi-Oh! Player syndrome. I wasn't prepared for it.
At least tell me that we all picked different decks.
Actually, yes, you all did.
Well, that's probably a good sign for your card game, then. We
yeah,
all just gravitated towards completely different decks that don't play like each other.
yes, you guys did. You were the only one who picked the simpler of the 5 decks that were picked. So thank you for that.
That was the simplest one?
That was the.
Fuck me, I'm staying with that one.
Okay, so of the 3 decks you guys chose, that was the simplest one you chose. Kyle chose the all-win con, and Devil chose the fucking Newhan deck. So you
I was
chose the
gonna
simplest
test that
one.
con. Anytime there's an Argo scam between you and Zim, what do you mean an Argo
It
scam?
means Argo Sax. He's referencing that one time
No,
we were
no.
all in a group chat and we were just cussing each other out and just screaming at each other for like an hour
But we weren't
straight.
providing sources during that chat. Devil, I'm talking about when we're providing actual sources. I'm talking like 5 or 6 things directly back to back. Most times that we're usually screaming at each other, it is not with a source
Actually,
discussion.
you know what? No, I want to rant about Kyle testing the game. I was gonna let it go, but no, I'm too exhausted right now to not rant about it. Maybe I'm gonna send you a card. I'm gonna send you card text, and I want you to tell me how you interpret this fucking card text.
Actually, while he
I will
reads
do
that,
so to the best of my ability.
do you want me to read out what I found in Prince of Persia, so people understand what we're working with?
No, not yet. We don't have that many people. And besides, I think we already went through the Prince of Persia discussion earlier.
Oh, we didn't discuss what was in it.
Then you can save it for a how powerful video with your wank.
Mm.
Where the fuck is it?
The day of Azdaha. No mortal had ever walked the plains of
Poses
Fars.
a scan to the
A
drop.
king
That
or
argument
queen.
was just overwhelmed. No, fuck, it wasn't. Absolutely wrong here.
Hang on. I'm gonna have to load up the actual card game website. I can't just freaking go there. I'm interested in hearing about the Prince of Persia cans.
They want to hear about it?
No. It's just Sparta.
Wow.
Sparta's not person.
Wow.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll just send it to Sparta then.
Go ahead. It was actually funny because yesterday I was like, I was trying to do an Outback Australian joke because of hunting on animals, and apparently Miso said yes as well. I didn't see your comment, Miso.
And you tell me that the people don't want it.
Because they only want to hear it because I don't want to hear it again. Except maybe Sparta. Except maybe Sparta. Nah, bro.
It seems the people are interested in the Prince of Persia.
Bro.
Yes.
Fine, go and get your fucking rocks off.
Oh, so you want me to explain it?
Well, no, but you want to explain it, and they want to do whatever I don't want to do. So go ahead and explain it.
Mm-hmm.
What
The
do you
day
need
of
to do?
no mortal had ever walked the plains of Fars. No king or queen had yet claimed the throne of Persia. Yet every day gifted by the sun, the countless leaves of the Soma tree were already shimmering. Every day their brilliance awakened the Samargs nesting in the foliage. Every day the Samarg roamed the sky, and harmony of its flight protected the entire continent. But then came the day of Azdaha. Ahriman had sent her to spread chaos across the world. The Samarg rose up against Azdaha.
How the heck am I
The
going to
Samarg
get this
attempted
out?
to manipulate the workings of eternity. He played with the threads of time, distorting seconds into hours into centuries. When the evil flames of Azdaha burst forth, the Samarg moved with calm agility. He slowly dodged her lightning attacks. With claws, strikes, he tore the veil of time, disappearing and reappearing in the past or in the future. Time was his shield, space his sword. But the power of Azdaha, that of Ahriman, the Samarg, could not defeat it. He then shattered the universe into myriads of grains of sand. It was no longer one battle, but 10,000 grains of battles that shimmered in 10,000 places and in 10,000 moments. Like so many grains of sand carried away by the storm, Azdaha could not retain the same power in every universe. The Samarg struck simultaneously in the past, present, and in all the different possible futures. The battle lasted a second and 1,000 years at the same time, perhaps even more, maybe 10,000 times less. The power of Azdaha was divided. The Samarg then froze all universes by crystallizing them into as many grains of sand, all except one. A single universe in which we can breathe and worship him today. In this universe, a weakened Azdaha was defeated and thrown into the depths of Mount Kaf. with all the grains of sand, crystals of universes forever, extinguish so many universes that were once possible, but whose history will never be written, in which still from today, the Barchan dunes of the pit of eternal sands. Since that day, the smug guardian of time and destiny has held Azdahar captive under his gigantic claw and protects Persia from the calamities she could cause. No mortal must ever enter Azdahar's prison.
Wait, Uni Prince of Persia? I'm pretty sure that's a little bit higher than Uni.
It's multi
Just a little bit. So, you know, just a little bit. Just a tad bit. Alright, where are the legs are gone? The legs are gone! Sorry, I'm having a crisis. Wait, no, I didn't mean to.
Is that it? Are you done, Kyle?
You can read some of the other scans if you want.
Well, no, I'm just checking to see if you're done or not.
I'm good, honestly.
Oh, that's just a tablet. It's just a mini morsel.
Yeah, no, they can play the games for the rest of them. You can make a how powerful later.
See, we also got a statement that says, but it seems that time's curse has caused fragments of past and future to swirl like grains of sand in a violent storm.
It's from the
It's very poetic language, isn't it?
Sources and scans were dropped. Sources and scans were dropped.
I don't know if you met my ex, Senior, but let me tell you, he's a real piece of garbage. Selfish as hell and...
Oh, jeez. No.
No, so man, when you get a chance, I need you to read the description of that card there. And I need you to answer a question after you're done reading it.
What is the question?
The question is, does anything in that text, does anything there tell you or let you interpret that it gives you energy to spend?
Hey, sorry about before. It's not really good, but ask anyone here.
At least one time. Yeah.
Alright, where?
Told you.
No,
It's
shut
my
up.
ass.
No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
It says if your leader is 0 power, give it 1 power for every fragment of divine power. Max 5.
Okay, so then yeah, no. No, that's just mean again, so no, it isn't about energy. That's also not even the right part of the fucking thing. So no, yeah, you're absolutely fucking wrong. You're actually fucking reading comprehension straight dog shit. Impressive.
No, fix it. Make it more clear.
No, you dipshit. It's already fucking
No.
clear. No, I'm gonna fix
No,
it because you're fucking
not.
retarded.
Make it more
But
clear.
no.
Wait. Hold up. What's the problem here?
The
I
problem
didn't
is that
understand.
me and Kyle got into a 1 hour fucking argument.
We
Regarding-
literally played the entire game where I sacrificed these to add energy, and not once did you ever correct me.
That is not what you fucking did. You
That is what I
sacrificed
did.
them to summon the weapons.
That's exactly what I did.
You never said I
That's what I
sacrificed
did.
these to
I
give me
used-
6 energy.
Yeah, that's every time I said that.
No, you
and then I would take a
didn't.
weapon out, and then I would tell you I
You
declare
were
I have like 2
no,
power left.
you paid 5 weapon fragments for a 5 cost weapon.
No, I interpreted that if I sacrifice 2 of those shards, I get 7 power, and thus I use that to pay for it.
Why does this allow you to have up to 14 copies of this card in your deck?
Because it's the main way to get the fucking. Well, you'd have to play the deck to understand. It's fine. It
Okay.
makes sense when you play the fucking deck.
I
No,
was like,
you never
oh,
said
yeah,
that
that's
at any
totally-
fucking point. If
Yes, I
you're-
did.
No, you fucking didn't.
Yes,
If
I
that's
did.
how you interpreted it from the fucking start, then it was a fucking miracle that I didn't fucking rape your ass about it sooner.
It's your fault for not being
What?
more clear.
It's literally as clear as can be. Mangler's
No,
only
it's not.
confusion was on fucking power, not even that it gives you more energy. No, you're just fucking retarded. You fucking interpret.
No, fuck you.
No, I'm not. I'm fucking literally right here, and it's fucking ironic because you spent half the fucking year bitching and moaning about God of War guy's reading comprehension, and you
Yes,
fucked up
because this is not
astronomically
this
too.
is not clear.
What a
Because
part.
this is not clear.
Except the only part that he was confused about wasn't even the part that would give you the energy in your interpretation.
Yes, it would still give you energy, which it should just do in the first place.
No, we're not discussing what would be the better mechanic here. We're discussing that nothing about that active
Yes, and
section.
that's how I interpreted it. And
Because
that's how
you're
I
fucking
interpreted
retarded.
it. No.
You know what? You know what? Hang on. Let's get some extra opinions in here.
What, you gonna ask the server that all
Mhm.
play card games?
I'm gonna ask the server of people who all fucking go against me on everything I fucking ask them. Yeah. So you literally have pure fucking advantage here. These people will say
Fuck
yes.
off, you. Oh, fuck off. You act like they side with me all the time.
They
against
fucking
you.
do!
No, they don't.
Give me one fucking example where they don't. Fucking one.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. No, I'm not. Give me one example where they don't
When
side
we
with
have-
you over me.
When we have discussions.
Give me one.
Are you kidding me?
These fuckers never side with me on shit. The only times they actually side with me is when I drag them kicking and screaming with direct scans. So let me ask Miso too. Miso doesn't play card games. Let's see. Miso does not play
I'm
the
like
card. Well, actually, he
gifting
plays
this
Yu-Gi-Oh.
one.
Oh, and also, I didn't tell you this because I was too fucking exhausted. You can't use Mangler as an excuse for him playing more card games than you. He only plays Yu-Gi-Oh. The same thing you do.
So far.
No, cause
Sorry.
I was like, well, let me ask Mangler too for an opinion on this one, and Kyle's like, no, because Mangler plays more card games. Now, to be fair, Devil does play more card games than Mangler and you. That is fair. I won't drop you on that one. But Mangler only plays Yu-Gi-Oh, so you can't use him as an example.
Yes, I can. He plays it way longer than I ever have.
I'm gonna be honest. Considering how well I read Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I feel like it wouldn't make that much of a difference if you were showing me cards. Because I've seen Magic cards before; they're not difficult to read.
They're not. Yu-Gi-Oh's more complicated.
No, it's not.
Have you played Magic at all?
Why would I play Magic?
Isn't Magic just fucking upkeep?
I'm
manage your goddamn
talking
hand?
about Magic in regards to my statement, Kyle, not my card game. And also, my card game is a little bit more complicated than Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm talking about fucking Magic, though.
Yeah, no shit.
No, it's fucking not. You're just well, actually, no. You understood the game faster than they did. You just fucking got Yu-Gi-Oh player syndrome. You don't read shit.
I did read.
You didn't read shit. You literally admitted to me halfway through my fucking rant
No,
with you that
no,
I
no,
couldn't
no,
read
no,
the cards because
no,
I couldn't zoom in.
No, don't be disingenuous.
That,
I
hang
said-
on
I
a minute.
said
That's
the
actually a
web
valid complaint.
No,
No,
I said,
no,
I said for the don't let him be disingenuous with you. I said for the weapon card, not the entire deck.
Kyle specifically told me
wait.
after. So no, I'm gonna tell you exactly what he said, or a paraphrase of exactly what he said, and then before I go any further. So Kyle didn't understand what the weapons did. So I asked Kyle halfway through our rant because he didn't understand what half his cards did. I asked him, "Did you read the cards?" Now Kyle told me that he was having trouble the entire time zooming into the cards because
Not
every
the entire,
play.
not the entire time. No.
You literally
you
said,
liar.
you
No,
literally
I didn't
said
say the
the
entire
only
time. No, I
card
said-
you actually
No.
fucking read was the one you're claiming the one we were
No,
arguing
that is
about.
not what I said.
That is literally what
not,
you said.
That is not what I said.
Every other play
That
was him
that is
doing shit that I told him to do because I told him what the
No.
card did. Every single other one.
that is not what I said.
I knew
you
I should have
fucking
fucking.
liar.
I knew I
You're-
should have recorded it.
You're making this. You're trying to make yourself sound way better than what actually happened.
No, I'm
I
making you
read
sound
everything.
exactly like what happened so they can
So
understand.
I'm gonna ask a simple question. I want a simple answer. Kyle, are you playing on the phone or the computer?
The
Just
computer.
Yeah, that might be why. I
No, no,
was
no,
trying
no,
to
no.
remember there
No,
for a
no.
minute.
There were issues with the computer. He admitted he had issues zooming in to read the cards, and that was
That
fine.
would probably be primarily the issue then,
No.
because the computer was causing issues on my part, and then I switched to the phone, and I was like, "This is heaven."
No. See, that would be fine. But then Kyle says that the one card he was actually read and able to read is the one he was using incorrectly the entire time. But apparently,
I read the entire deck except the weapon cards. Yes,
No, that is not
Yes.
what you said.
that is what I said. You're remembering this wrong to try and make
No,
you
I'm
sound
not
better.
remembering this wrong. I'm
Yes,
remembering
you are.
exactly what happened because I was fucking yelling at you for an hour straight for a reason, and it wasn't just because of this.
Yes,
you
it
guys were
was.
yelling at each other like this over a fucking card game.
Yes.
Wonderful. Not even like
Well,
you
well,
know,
because of my criticism, he is going to change that card, so it just defaultly gives you energy,
He is correct.
as it should have done from the beginning.
So to be clear, I think his suggestion is fine. It's just that, and I've said this before several times. If someone says something incredibly fucking stupid to me, I lose my shit. So when that happened,
I don't lose my shit at you.
you have absolutely lost your shit with me several times. We've all lost our shit
And
with each
and
other.
that's only after you have worn out my patience.
Is that
But
what
I
we're
am
gonna
very,
say?
I am very lenient with you.
Oh, are you?
I am.
Uh-huh. I believe you.
I usually give it about a 5-minute prep time unless I've had a bad day.
I'm
But
not.
it has to be
gonna,
like
I'm
5
not.
minutes
I'm
of
not gonna.
continuous
I'm not
nonsense.
gonna apologize when I've told you all repeatedly that's what happens. And also because again, then you claimed afterwards you didn't read the cards.
I
Now,
did
again,
read.
To answer your
I
question, Zim,
didn't
no, it
read the
doesn't.
weapon
I
card.
know it fucking doesn't, Sparta. Kyle just wouldn't admit that he read the fucking card wrong.
No, fuck you. That's how I interpreted it.
Also, I agree,
That's how
Nello.
I'm
Guys,
saying it
is there
about
any
the
way
same
to interpret that to give you energy? Again, I'm gonna
Yeah.
change it because ultimately it doesn't
Well-
make a difference. But like,
So how are you defining give me energy here? Like just getting access to energy?
to spend. That is how Kyle would define it. That is what energy is in the game.
Well, then that's exactly what it's doing.
no, no,
It
no,
says
no, no,
give 1 power if you have 0.
No. Power.
Zero,
Okay,
zero
okay.
power.
Mana. Mana is the energy system. Power is the attack.
Okay,
stat.
so then it's not energy, then it's mana,
Yes, it's called
because
mana.
energy can. Okay, then,
Yes.
then maybe your words were a little mixed up there.
So what Kyle claimed is that what tripped him up is the final part where it says mana cost. According to Kyle, that phrase made it seem like it gave you mana. I
Okay,
say change power
so
to
why
strength.
is
I'll take
when
that
it
under
says
advisement.
give it 1 power for every fragment of divine power, is the 1 the mana system that you claim,
No, that is
or is that a completely separate?
Okay, so you know the attack power on a card? That's referring to the leader's attack power, because that leader starts with 0 power.
Okay. Yes, now I remember. Yes.
We're still working on terminology.
I think terminology is fine. I would have to see this deck, honestly. This was the deck I was actually going to test out.
It was, but I
But
warned
I
you
didn't.
against it because it was it was a little complicated to start with. I didn't warn
Well,
Kyle
my
against
warning.
it because I was a fucking retard. I don't want to force you guys into like a starter deck to learn the game, but I really should at this point because you all seem to pick the
I
decks
already
that are
learned my
more.
starter deck.
Yes, you did, and thank you for playing the Alexander deck. Appreciate it. It gives me feedback on playtesting.
Well, it was spell counters. I mean, obviously, it was inevitable that it would be in my position.
Yeah, with that one card that looked really sus until I zoomed in.
Oh yeah, that was funny because one of the cards had. that was funny. Yes.
What happened?
Well, no. So one of the card arts has a girl bending backwards and something, flesh-like from a distance coming out of her chest area. So I don't know what Kyle thought it was specifically, but it's the character tearing his hand through their chest. I think Kyle thought it was a boob job or
Perhaps-
something to that effect.
Perhaps he
No,
thought
I,
you had
no,
a billion
I
fetish.
I thought one of your cards was just people simply fucking, and I'm like, whoa.
That no.
Uncensored artwork in the house.
No, Mangler, you're the deck you played has the most not safe for work artwork. Nothing else comes close. Actually, no, I take that
And
back. Kyle
half
deck
the stuff I was looking at, I didn't even understand what. Like it just looked like people acting weird. It didn't
that is
even
fine.
look like sus artwork.
That is okay. That is good. Yeah. So overall, the first round of playtesting went really well. Actually, for the most part, the game played fine. The only Kyle's only complaints are things that I'm just not going to change. Besides the card here, and I gotta fix the gold DT system. I gotta either give it cycling on the card.
Yeah, I gave you good things on that they should just be
No,
standard blocking.
I can't do the negate from hand, like the hand trap thing you suggested, because if I did, I would have to rework the entirety of that alt win con deck.
So you can, but it just makes it sound like you are too lazy. Cause...
No, it stifles too much creativity, because if I give you access to 16 fucking... If I give a
by
deck...
by that logic, I'm surprised you're not a runic player.
No, if I give you access to 16 fucking negates in combat, that deck... No, shut the fuck up. Let me explain actual game design for a minute. If I gave you 16 negates in that deck, you would never fucking lose.
Zim, I've got two things to tell you.
No,
one, if I wanted to hear game design, I would talk to Devil. And if I wanted lit from you, I'd pull out my zipper.
Why? I've literally done a better job of designing the game than Devil has. And while Devil does give good feedback, I'm still right here. If you were to get 16 negates from attacking with that deck, you would never lose. I built the game from the ground up and it works fine. Why are you disrespecting me on this part? I have a physical proof of a working, functioning card game that's not dog shit.
Oh, yeah, fucking easy there.
You're the only person who didn't like it, and you only don't like it because you have a fucking hate boner against milling mechanics.
I also don't like how your fucking defense system works. Silvers should be at your silver system is fucking confusing because on one hand you do say that it can be a hand trap and on the other hand no it can't. And your gold thing is really weird where it should just be a standard fucking block.
You're the only person who complain about the gold thing because you don't understand how they fucking work, and the silver thing is just meant to make you think about whether or not you want to use it for a fucking negate or not. It's actual choice. That's what you didn't like about it. And also because I might have confused you a little bit on that one, but I was trying to tell you the value of the card before you just played it. But that one might be on me. As for the gold thing, you just want more. You just want more pure value. And to be fair, I am working on that. It's just that the suggestion of making it all just attack negates would just be too broken. For someone who got worried about the idea of a grass is greener idea, and considering you played a stall deck, I really don't see how you think that suggestion would fly very well for a deck like yours. Because how many of those gold things did you have in your hand again? By the end of it, you had 5, right?
Yeah, and they were fucking useless from the hand.
Yeah. So imagine you can negate all 5 of my attacks. How often do you think you would actually lose with a deck that has no win con like yours? Because you were 1 turn away from winning.
Was I? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, because all you had to do was just summon the last weapon and you would just declare an attack and win. No, you were actually... Well, and again, the fact that you couldn't tell you were about to fucking win also makes me believe you didn't read most of the cards, but whatever. Hang on.
What's this I hear about 16 negates?
Okay, so, you know the gold cards, the damage triggers, how when they come out of life, they stop the damage? Well, Kyle drew several of them into his hand. And Kyle was upset that they did.
Yeah, and when you get gold into your hand, they're fucking useless.
Well, no, they're still cards. You can still play them.
That depends on if like they can stop an attack or not. Now, granted, they're useless on your turn.
No.
Usual.
So he means in his hand, not from the deck. Cause
No,
Yeah.
I get what they
Yeah.
do from the deck, but once you get them into your hand, they're fucking useless.
I'm talking about in the hand. Like most of them, their primary function is to stop you from taking damage,
yes.
as like kind of like a battle fate or like a you know, whatever Gores, the Emissary of Darkness, or all those classic hand drops, like Trigodian.
No. So that. I was gonna say, Kyle, why the fuck do you keep throwing meat around? You can't just put it in a car or something.
No, I have to lead it back.
All right. I'll play test it with either Devil or Newham with the idea of them negating attacks, but I already know for a fact that that's not gonna work because if it
do it with me.
no,
Then-
because I'd have to get rid of the all win cons.
Then
Well,
what you do is you combine, then what you do is you combine silver and gold together and have them just be one negate.
It'll
No,
be fun,
because-
I promise.
No, it's not. It's not a problem against most of the decks. It's a problem
No,
because
like
there's an alt win
this
con
is
in
how
the
you
game.
no, this is how you solve your problem. You half how many like protections you get, but they also act like a hand trap and also can be done from the deck, but you only get half the amount that is currently in the deck.
Then
So you balance it out.
The decks mill too much. The number 12 is not an arbitrary fucking number I chose. It was after several playtesting games on how to balance out the life system. There's a reason there's 12 gold ones. No, what I'm thinking of doing is cycling them back into the deck so that way they will always activate regardless, and that's probably the best option. Because that effectively does the idea of negating. It's just that I'm going to make it cost either 1 or 2 mana to cycle it back in. Okay, but I don't understand why we can't play the game. I mean, you can. Like, if you guys are actually willing to give it like a play test, like I can like send you a link and we can play test it one of these days. I do need more feedback. Once I get through a whole round of play testing, I'm gonna take a look at everyone's suggestions and then go from there. If Devil's free later this week, I'm gonna try and play test some of the rules that Kyle suggested with Devil. Cause I think Devil will be able to give
I'll be honest.
the most constructive feedback there. Hello, Aviator.
Thought you were a little dim in the headlights.
I'll talk to Newman about changing some of the card effects though for sure.
Ah, hell.
Cause yeah, I'll just make the fragments add fucking mana, but they can only be spent for divine weapons.
Food and water and attention, though.
Your PC can handle it, bro. It's a browser game. Your phone can play it, so it'll be fine.
My phone can play it.
So it's a browser game. It's not like a fucking game you're gonna have to download. It's not crazy. No, you guys can playtest. I just have to send you guys links to playtest the game. But yeah, so beyond that, playtesting with Kyle was fine. It's just that like that one hiccup kind of threw everything off. I'm just confused because if Kyle was telling the truth about that he always assumed it added energy, I don't ever recall him spending extra energy per turn. Which would be weird. And to be clear, the play he was doing it for was... He literally was doing all of this to end the turn with 1 extra mana.
Donks.
Nothing he could spend it on, and he didn't even need it to summon the weapon he wanted to. He just
Does it
wanted to
carry
end
over
with
to the next
one
turn?
mana. It does.
Don't.
It does, but well, no, okay. You can spend mana on your opponent's turn. It's just that most cards don't really do shit on your opponent's turn right now.
So it doesn't carry over to your next turn.
It does not carry over to your next turn, no, but you can spend it during your opponent's turn.
Wait, hang on.
Yes.
So if I had one extra, I definitively wouldn't have got one extra.
Not when you came around to your turn.
No,
It
yeah.
would only be applicable during
What?
Zim's turn if you had an action.
Yeah.
You'll see clearly.
I will add ramping
Make-
at some
you know
point.
Make that more clear, or when you write the instructions, make that very obvious. Because I thought I was gonna end in like and add extra next turn.
No. Well, first off, you say why didn't you say that for your attention then? Because I asked you why you were doing
did.
that. No, you didn't. You
Yes, I did.
you were saying you were gonna end the turn with one extra mana. Now, to be clear, I explained to you at the start that your mana restarts and refreshes to the max cap at the start of your turn. I told you that. But
No,
you
you
did
didn't.
not say that was the point of your play. Because if that was the point of your play,
I told
that
you
would
that
have
was
made
the point of my play.
No. Your point was to get one extra point of energy, but I
Yes,
told you
that's
that
what-
wasn't going to carry
Yes, that's what I
over.
was yes, because I thought I was gonna get one extra point next round.
Okay. See, now that makes sense. You were trying to ramp. Okay, that makes a lot more sense why you were trying to do what you were trying to do. Okay, now the play is less retarded, but you still are. Okay. Oh, all right. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah. I'm currently there's no ramping in the game, but I will add that mechanic you're thinking of later on. Because ramping is kind
But
of.
I thought I came up with a really cool idea to end in a positive.
If you would have explained that
No.
you were just trying to ramp,
I did.
No, what you said was okay. So you were trying to use it to spend the energy to play the landmark again. Also, you're the only guy who's played that landmark. It's so weird. You fuckers play the game so much more differently than I would have expected.
What do you mean?
Mangler played Alexander's deck, completely antithetical to how I thought someone should play it. And then you
And it was still very effective.
Yes. I'll pat myself on the back for making such a good deck. And you just fucking played that deck weird.
And I nearly won.
You did. Because of the
You see,
all-white con.
Zim thought he was dealing with the average duelist, but little did he know he was dealing with the one fucking person on the internet that played spell counters back in the day.
Zim thinks he was fighting Kai, but well, the whole time he was fighting Joey.
Oh man. Look, all I'm gonna say is that I will give a slight apology for reaming your ass, but you're still retarded.
See, you thought I was playing.
That's the
you
best
thought
you're
we
gonna
were
get
playing
out of me,
checkers,
Kyle.
but I was playing Chinese checkers.
Yeah, so that was interesting. So if you're wanting to give the card game a try, I'll send you a link. It's just that it's gonna take a few minutes to explain the rules, and also I might
That's
not
great
explain
example.
everything because apparently according to the three people I fucking explained the rules to, I missed something in the explaining part.
No, don't worry. This is only your fourth time around. Should be pretty easy. I mean, 4 times the charm.
God forbid he was an instructor for skydiving or bungee jumping. You'd be fucked. You come up to them in the hospital room. Ah, shit, I did forget to tell you that, didn't I? Oh, my bad.
Well, there's always next time.
You have to make it very clear. I did.
He didn't.
I did. Kyle is just retarded.
It doesn't matter if you think it's clear. If we don't think it's clear, it's not clear.
God,
It doesn't matter what
shut
you
the-
think.
Shut the hell up. You can't read. Shut the hell up. You're a Yu-Gi-Oh
I
player.
can read.
You literally proved the stereotype.
I did read it. That's why I feel like it ended in a net positive.
Most of my reading issues were because I couldn't see.
That's fine, Mingler. I'm not blaming you.
I feel like I'm being blamed.
You're not being blamed here. Okay, so consider this the Gordon Ramsay meme. I am the Gordon Ramsay to you of the Precious, and Kyle's the Hell's
God.
Kitchen one.
No, you're the fucking. Let's put it this way: me and
What the
Mangler
hell
are
is
Gordon
Precious?
Ramsay. You're fucking Jamie Oliver.
Bruh.
I've not seen nearly enough of Gordon Ramsay to understand this.
Look, the point is that you did nothing wrong, Mangler. Kyle did.
I see.
Kyle, Devil has a question for you in the DMs. Hey, okay.
But when
No,
is Alexander getting DLC buffs? When is that happening? Like in
Okay, so currently, once I get all the first Kyle's gameplay is freezing for me. Oh, that's weird. Kyle, don't die. Kyle, don't die. Okay, so currently, I want to make sure all of the current decks are good enough and ready to go. I'm going to rework Alexander, and depending on what changes I make to the core gameplay loop, I'm going to rework the deck Kyle played. I'm going to have to sit Newhan down and make sure those balance changes are good to go. And then once that's good to go, I'll send it to Seville. He'll change the cards again, because he still owes me 2 more times. And then, once I get all the core decks done, I'm gonna make a new leader for each faction and like 5 or 6 new cards. So give it, I don't know, like maybe like a couple weeks after some more playtesting and like changes have been made.
what decks still need to be tested?
All of them, repeatedly. Just to, so to be clear, the way what you guys are playing is after several rounds of testing, what we came up with. But I'm changing Alexander because the safe zone just never sees play, and I'm changing Kyle's leader because the safe zone also never sees play. I'll have to do something else with them.
Where's the safe zone?
Well, the save zone is supposed to be a spot where you can put a card and bring it out whenever you want. It's just like you pay for it now. You don't have to worry about it disappearing at all. Like, it's kind of like a combo piece, ideally. The only problem is that, like, there's no real reason to do that. At least not right now. So, gonna have to give them something else instead. But yeah, no, we gotta go testing through several rounds. Ideally, I'd like you guys to play each deck once before I start making more significant changes. And then...
I'm going to play the Alexander deck again. And this time I am going to Digivolve.
Mangler, yes, I'll be willing to play the Alexander deck.
I know my rights. I ain't doing nothing wrong.
If no one else is offering, I would like to offer a second test one.
I mean, that's fine if you guys
The
want
same product.
I mean, that's fine if you guys want to taste this. If you guys want to test the same deck over and over again, I just need like to play test it against the other decks to make sure they're all consistently like good enough to play against each other.
So I'm going to test after I do that one. I'm going to test a different one.
Pants on now, yes, but who knows what the next half hour, 45 minutes hold.
The other, Tom's deck should be fine. I'm just changing Tom's leader ability because it needs to do a little more, I think. Or I just get rid of the save zone and just leave him with the same ability. Because Tom's deck is fine. I mean, the deck works pretty well.
And don't worry, man, the Angels, they's already brain dead. I'm just giving them a glorious rundown for Disco Heaven, man. You wanna help? It's getting fun, man.
Kyle, are you literally gonna go burn people alive?
It's purification.
God. Yeah, no. And then once I'm done with that, I gotta choose the new commanders and like 5 or 6 cards to go with them, and then that'll be the first sort of package. So I'll have to decide who's gonna be the second leader card for the Alexander faction for now. Okay. Kyle, he's not even moving at this point. There we go. Yeah, but if we got some more people willing to test it, I'll probably send them some links and try and get their feedback. I'll ask Sparta and Miso when they're free next time. They don't have to be together when the testing's going on, but like just so I can get like some, you know, a time zone. Legends Darth Vader versus Goku. I think Legends Darth Vader might scale higher. Why did you hit your own guy with a bat, Kyle?
I missed.
The guy was dead before you started swinging. Oh, actually, wait. Did you see Jujutsu Kaisen's recent chapter or no?
Is this the one where the sword disappeared?
Yeah, and how they recovered Gojo's body.
Did they?
Yeah. So, who knows? Maybe Gojo might actually come back.
That'd be lazy writing.
Well, maybe he'll come back, but they already beat Sukuna. And also, I guess Yuta's fighting Sukuna right now, so finally Devil can. We'll see if Devil's favorite character can actually square up or not.
I'll keep dying.
Yeah. So, beyond that, things have been going good on my end. New job, college starts, card game testing's going well. Got money. That's always a positive. Once I pass this semester at college, I should be completely done with my bachelor's. So I'll be able to graduate with a bachelor's degree. I probably won't go for the master's anytime soon, but we'll see what happens. Depends on how teacher credentials go too, because you can get a master's in teaching, but if you do, it doesn't let you teach at a college for some reason. You know, I think it'd be kind of cool if this connected back to Far Cry 4, and it was like Pagan's country that was supplying them with their drugs.
Well, it is Pagan's missiles that cause the apocalypse.
Well, yeah, I know, because apparently he gives the missiles to his son, basically.
He does, but Joseph finds the silo.
Wait, are you saying that in the lore, Joseph launches the nukes himself? I thought it was supposed to be implied that it was the
No.
protag.
He literally presses the button.
What?
Yes, Joseph fires the button. He presses it.
Is that in the alternate ending, or?
That's in the original ending.
No, because don't the nukes drop on the alternate ending? They don't drop.
Yes, they do. They drop on the original ending. Because that's how you get New Dawn.
Yeah, but I thought New Dawn was based on the alternate ending. Because there are two endings in this game. One where you capture Joseph, and one where I think you kill him, isn't there?
No. There's one where you try to kill him, but you can't. And then there's the one at the very end where you just walk away.
Alright, fair enough. I'm more familiar with this game than I thought.
Why do I keep dying?
How are you dying in Far Cry 4, bro? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Legends of Air takes that.
Man, I wish all cops were cool like you. What can I say, amigo? You and me, we got chemistry. We're like a freaking team. All right, get back out there, man. Call me next time you're taking on the Angels.
Oh. Back.
Bruh. So spending time working at a card shop for the past freaking week and a half has definitely showed me a lot more about the card business that I had no idea about, which is kind of crazy.
Would you like to share with the class what you've learned?
Well, yeah, so apparently in order to get more product from the card distributors, you have to buy more of their useless crap than you would expect. So, like, let's say you want more boxes of One Piece, which everyone's trying to buy right now. You have to buy a bunch of their useless-ass board games that never sell in order for them to send you more One Piece product. They basically strong-arm you into clearing out their fucking trash supplies.
Well, I guess they do sell because somebody is buying them.
Yeah.
It's not who you wanted.
You're funny. You know that? You're funny. You got jokes.
I wasn't making jokes. I was merely
You proud of
stating
yourself?
facts.
You proud of yourself?
Oh no, I'm too tired and too much pain.
Mangler, where do you scale Legends Darth Vader? I don't think Mangler scales Legends Darth Vader.
I don't think I scale Legends anything.
Let's see. Yeah, no.
I think I made that pretty clear.
So not only that, but I was unaware of how minting actually worked. I was wrong. Because I thought, like, the way cards were rated was that you couldn't really have a mint card after you open it and move it around. But that's not actually true. Apparently mint and what mint means in card selling is not the same thing.
Probably not.
Yeah, so the reason most things are called near mint is just so they don't have to deal with the idea of someone claiming it's not mint. But basically the way they consider things mint is just that as long as there's no damages anywhere around it, it's basically mint.
Wait, then what's the difference between new and mint?
There isn't.
Okay, that's stupid.
Yeah.
That's stupid because if you determine it by damage, then I would just say that like whatever is damaged or not damaged would be like good condition.
Well, let me
Or
ask
best
let
is
me
like
ask you a
new.
question. I tell you a card is damaged. What do you think that means?
I would well, that could mean any number of things.
Okay, tell
From
me
like
just
wrinkles.
Okay, wrinkles. Okay,
What?
what else? What else?
Rips.
Could be water
Rips?
damage.
Rips? Water damage?
Rips, tears.
All great.
Faded color.
What was that?
Food
Faded
stain.
color.
All right, all great examples. So if a card has a tiny little white nick, not even like the card's damaged, just a little scrape on the paint, that is a damaged card.
Yes, I know.
Completely drops its value to fucking nothing.
Well, so that's kind of where I'm gonna have to disagree because they're different when it comes to most card distributors. They're generally supposed to label it between either light or heavily damaged.
No, non-TCG player. They'll say heavily damaged at times.
What a bunch of scum!
No. So some people do heavily damaged. Most people just say damaged. But so
Fuck TCG player then.
so there was a card that cost I think like $25, and I see it at the shop, and I'm like, oh, this card's pretty good. And they're like, yeah, it's damaged, so we're selling it for like $6. And I look at the card, and I'm struggling to see what's wrong with it because when I hear
You're like,
damage,
yeah, that's damaged for sure. Let me just take that off your hands.
So, yeah.
Here's my $6.
I'll pay the $5.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. I can put this to use, suckers.
Oh no, this card is damaged. I'm just gonna put that in my pocket.
I actually got not yelled at, but I got I like scared the entire card shop because I got a card that was a little bit expensive by card game standards, nothing too crazy, and I was gonna put the card in my wallet, and like everyone just turns to look at me and they grab my hand and stop me. And
Did
they're
you
like,
pay for it?
I did, and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like, I'm just pointing at my wallet, bro. What's wrong?
Did you put it in the sleeve first?
No, I did not. And so it's
Yeah,
and
they
so-
should. It's a good thing they stopped you.
they put it in a sleeve, and they put it in a hard case sleeve, and then they threw it at me.
So see, that's the funny thing. They'll just be like, "Hey, don't put that in your wallet." It's like, okay, we gotta put it in the sleeve first, and then they'll just like, I don't know, slap it on the ground after that point, because for some reason it just apparently becomes invincible once you put it in one shade of protection.
So, someone,
That is the stupidest thing. But continue.
hang on. Darth Vader Cannon Prime versus Goku. Pretty sure Darth Vader loses. But yeah, no. Working at card shop's been great though. It's been wonderful. I thoroughly enjoy my job. I'm tired afterwards, but I thoroughly enjoy my job.
So you enjoy the embezzlement?
I don't embezzle. I
Not
provide a
yet. That
service.
comes later.
Also, lightly played,
No, Zim,
near
you-
mint,
no, Zim,
and
no, Zim,
moderately
you can't.
played. Like,
No,
there's
Zim,
fucking
you
difference.
can't have it. That card is $100.
Oh,
Old one.
yeah.
No? How much is it now?
Played as well. That's a bit disingenuous because TCG Player, as well as a lot of other sites, make it clear that, like, generally speaking, something can be played, not damaged. That it's like worn, but it's not damaged. It's just seen the test of time.
Okay,
And
actually,
that's the price of that.
wait. So,
I mean,
uh,
sounds like they're a little stingy, but you know, I mean, who
I
isn't?
found out something, and you guys probably already knew this, but this matters a lot more to TCG Player. So, in order to be a TCG Direct player, you have to have a 98% satisfaction rating.
So you have to be a kiss up.
Not necessarily. Because if you're really good and you do consistent sales, TCG Player will just either erase the bad reviews for you, or you can kiss up to the customer.
So you have to be a kiss up then.
Kind of. I just found it funny a TCG Player will just get... Kyle, why'd you kill the innocent hostages?
That's actually kind of sick.
I didn't figure out how to get him out.
So your solution was to get him out of life?
What, would you rather me leave him in a chibit?
Fucking hell,
I couldn't
Kyle.
free this man from prison, so I freed him from the rest of his existence.
Well, to be fair,
Yeah,
he did free him from prison.
You told me you were going to free him, and I did. I freed his life from his miserable body.
I did, and from a
Gojo
certain
versus
point of view.
Ichigo. Ichigo should take that.
Nice job at the jail.
Where is that? Oh, that's too expensive.
Faith lies.
We're ignoring that now.
Where are the remaining hostages? It'd just be so much easier if we could just kill them.
I'm with you.
Well then.
Yeah, no, but so... Yeah, I'm planning to make some changes to the Alexander deck first, though, so that might get some new cards before the new leaders show up.
More spell counters, let's go.
Well, no, it's because I'm thinking of moving Alexander's current counter card into his leader deck. Because I want every leader deck to have a boss monster, or something like that, and currently some of them do not have that. Including Alexander's deck. Because I think Alexander's deck mainly consists of, or his leader deck consists of just spells. So I want to give him a boss monster. So I'll probably just move the Harem
Is that
card
not
over, and I'll just add a new card to his deck.
Is that not what the leveling up was supposed to accomplish?
The leveling up makes the leader stronger, but I want all leaders to have an exclusive boss monster that's supposed to be, like, super dangerous. That you...
Are you telling me going through the entire list of the family and summoning the mother was not summoning the boss monster?
No. The mother's just the best blocker in the game.
Well,
Well, she has Hamon's effect. You know how Hamon went sideways, you can only attack Hamon? She has that effect.
yeah, I'm aware. Hamon with spell counters. What could possibly go wrong?
It's fine. Actually, that combo did break super badly before I balanced it out. And when, like, the only other guy who play tested it, I was like, well, shit. I never expected I couldn't get over this card with this deck. So I'm going to have to rework that a little bit.
Bro, I almost broke base Alexander just using the spell counters, and I was playing him wrong on my first time with a bad opening hand. Imagine how well I'd be doing if I knew how to play the deck.
Bruh, there are no bad opening hands. His deck is the most balanced.
I mean, he can't have a bad opening.
No, again, like I've said, Alexander's deck is by far the strongest one before the others showed up. It's why he only has 3 units on the field.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Alright, 2 seconds. 1.
Really gonna be that person, I guess.
1.5.
Well, time does move slower for me, so I suppose that's acceptable.
1.6. 1.7. 1.75.
Kellogg trying to stop me from getting this frosted flakes.
Bruh.
Why is that enemy higher level?
1.8.
You just die?
1.85. Kyle's a war criminal? He is. Oh yeah, Has-Been Hotel finally came out actually. That's kind of interesting. $1.9.
I don't know how you're supposed to bleed out a machine, but I did it.
Good job.
Apparently the bleed effects on Fallout 4 are so fucking overpowered they can bleed machines that don't have blood. Don't ask me how that works. I will not be able to explain it to you.
1.95.
Oh my god. What's this? Oh, that looks valuable. Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna my next plan. I was gonna have Ozra playtest the card game next because he does have a character in there, but we'll see if he's able to.
Oh.
1.96.
My goodness. You just do not know when to give up.
Anakin versus Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Ahsoka when they were Padawans. Probably Ahsoka, honestly. 1.97.
Where will use Anakin with the dark side? And by dark side, I just mean him having a hissy fit on Tatooine.
Anakin was reasonable there. He literally just killed the people who killed his mother.
I know. Just messing around.
Never forget
Why is that not working?
that Anakin did the most justifiable fucking assault on a group of people ever, and it turned him evil because no one could tell him like that was okay, but just don't do it again because that was ultimately bad.
We're probably like, hey, listen, there are probably some contexts in what you did was okay, this being one of them, but don't make a habit of it.
Yeah, like just sit him down and be like, okay, just don't do it again. Now, granted, you only have one mother, so you get one pass here.
I mean, how hard can that be?
I mean, come on, like, I mean, what's he gonna do? Get adopted by someone else?
Gets adopted. Damn it. Don't do it again.
Bruh.
Where is... Oh no, that's empty. That is not empty. Lovely.
I'm back.
Oh, look at that, Kyle. 2 seconds exactly. Yep. Yeah, Melissa, he was only gone for 2 seconds. Just like he said he'd be. I like to refer to Kyle's 2 seconds as 2 work seconds.
Welcome to the bliss.
And Kyle still can't help but be attacked by random Christian people. I think one issue I have with with Far Cry as they went forward is that they kind of just had one psychedelic section in Far Cry 3 and they went with it like forever in every game.
Trust in the path and you'll find the answers you seek.
Also, one other funnier thing is like how canonically what ends up happening to the protagonist kind of blows. Oh, did I tell you guys I got a new rice cooker?
If you mentioned it.
Yeah, it actually cooks way better because I guess it just cooks rice. Who knew that would make it cook way more efficiently?
Even those who fight against us seek salvation.
Not me.
I know. Me neither.
Your proof
Maybe It's a $10 rice cooker.
All need guidance.
And it does so well.
So we must be strong. We must be vigilant.
Now you'll see. Now you'll truly understand.
Because those on the outside.
So I've essentially been taking the Woodstock.
I've just been gun bashed to death. I think I've had enough for today.
That's okay, Mangler.
You judge me. You judge us. The things that we have done. People say
My dog's getting old.
Bruh.
Peed in the house today. It's not usually something he does. I haven't done it in years. Oh.
this is the world.
His age is catching up to him.
This is the world we built for our
Alright, man.
communities.
Well, either that or he's marking his territory. But he doesn't ever do that, so.
Leaders are too impotent to act.
The hell?
Bullies are too adult to lead righteously.
Never had a dog before?
Not really, no.
Well, sometimes dogs have a habit of wanting to mark their territory because they want to claim dominance over their home. So they pee like one time, and they're like, okay, I'm good now. And then
It's like put it in a way how he would understand it. It's how Mexicans mark the streets.
Oh, okay.
it's basically just, you know, letting everyone know this is your place. Mi casa es mi casa, and no one else's casa.
So, I do find it ironic that he plans for the apocalypse, and yet he gets beat by two girls who randomly just take over.
That's what happens when you plan for the apocalypse.
Who would win? A doomsday prepper who had years of experience in an army, or two teenage girls with a smartphone?
That bunker's kind of cringe.
I just unpaused the stream because I let it pause for a little bit, and the first thing I see is this half-naked man complaining about society being his problems. While he's standing in a room where everything's on fire.
Look, it's just your,
I'm sure there's context for this.
it's just your average Christian stuff.
Oh.
Just your average Christian stuff. Bro, if this is this what church looked like? Church would probably be a lot more interesting.
Alright, I'm going to bed now because it is 2 a.m.
Laters, mate. The two teenage girls? The two teenage girls did dominate, yes.
You come out of the bliss too fast. Shit's liable to scramble your fucking brains.
You want us to follow you, but those glasses are a bit sus.
Bro, the glasses are the only thing that's normal about his outfit.
Do you like how I've got the cadence down?
I do. You should try doing amateur voice acting, Kyle. I think you'll go places.
I thought we lost you to that bliss, deputy. Thank God for that sheriff of yours. See what you can do to help these folks out.
Oh, the sheriff didn't die? Wasn't he the guy? Well, he was the guy that was warning you at the start, right? To not do it?
Yeah, so I have to talk to who is essentially looking like the, You know what he looks like?
Hmm.
He looks like Big Al from fucking Toy Story 2 without the goatee.
Yeah, I can see it.
We got one big job around here.
She took everything from me. She took my job, my marriage, my Woody figurines.
Even my son.
Worse, yes, she's got Prospector.
You're one of us.
Dude, shut the hell up, bro. Now,
What?
knowing how much money that guy would have had in his collection, yeah, dude, that would be worth breaking down crying about.
You believe that?
What, the fact that all these things that he promised and they got there and he would have been in massive legal trouble?
I tell you straight. We're gonna
No, he wouldn't have, because this raises a good question. What would have happened after the events of the story? Because there's a valid argument to be made that he could have sued the airline for a substantial financial loss, because it's their fault that he lost it.
Well, he has evidence that he had them in his possession,
Yeah.
and he has an eyewitness.
So realistically speaking,
Yeah, but we see him at the end of the movie and he's crying in his ad. So
I think he's crying in the ad because he lost out on the money he would have received. But no, realistically speaking, unless he's just an idiot, he should have just immediately filed for a lawsuit.
would the airline even have taken him up on it, or would it have been a thing of just like it's in the contract, shit happens?
Good question. I think airlines do have a waiver, but I don't think they have a waiver. I don't think they had it at the time, but even if they did, that's a lot of money he lost. I think that like on principle it would have been waived away.
I think there was a throwaway line in the movie where he was talking about how he was looking at six figures.
No, he wasn't. He was looking at a million. Because he flat out asked the guy, could you put like 3 extra zeros on there? And the guy says yes, and he's pumped. There's no way he's like that pumped just for 600K. Actually, no, wait, when did it come out? When did the movie come out? Like, what was he like?
2000, was it 2002?
If it's 2002, you think 600K in 2002 would have been like super fucking crazy or no?
Oh, fuck yeah.
You think so?
Fuck yeah. Because if you do 6,000K and inflate it to what it is now, it's probably a little over $1 million.
Maybe it was 600K then. I mean, either way, like that shit's heartbreaking just in general. Like I won't lie to you, and you probably be in the same position I'm in. If I had like $1 million or $500,000 and it was lost because of someone else's actions, I'd probably have a breakdown too, honestly.
I would have a breakdown for 2 seconds, and then I would basically turn into Liam Neeson, where I'm just like, someone's gonna pay. I have just developed a certain skill set. If I lost out on all that money, someone's getting hurt if I don't get my money back.
No,
I'll be very unapologetic.
Yeah, I would straight up just fucking lose it. Oh yeah, so you remember the One Piece card game I was telling you about? Yeah, that card game has become super expensive recently. Scalpers are taking everything. The cunts.
Were you expecting any less?
A little. It's one. Of
Something-
it's the most popular
What-
card
what-
game in the world, and yet it's being printed so ineffectively.
I thought you were going to tell me something about how they should be more considerate of human feelings and
No,
whatnot.
no. Scalpers always exist. What I'm confused by is why there's not more product being printed.
Value.
No. Companies don't care about the secondary market. Companies don't like the secondary market. So, it's weird because the actual people who make the game aren't producing enough product for people to play their game. That's where the weird part comes in. This is literally the biggest card game in the world right now. It's a good card game, honestly. There is a free version of it if you ever want to give it a shot, but it's actually a really solid card game. Obviously, it's being carried by the name One Piece, but you know, whatever.
I mean, like, not to sound snarky, but I kind of expect that. If you could put a turd on a display and say it's a One Piece turd, and someone's probably gonna like flood to it.
Where's my money? I don't know,
Come
Melissa.
on.
Where's your money?
Come on, you thirsty nerds! Why don't you have some fucking Nami bathwater?
You joke, but Nami's alt arts consistently sell for $300. To be clear, not the card. It's not the normal card. Her alt art is selling for it sells for $300 on average.
What?
Yep. So people like will straight up spend $300 for one card.
Do they play it or do they jerk it?
Good question. I don't know. I didn't ask. Actually, I have a Nami card that's worth $70. Here, let me show you what it looks like. So I have this card in my VV deck. So I play this all the time, but this is what it looks like. That is $70. And that is on the cheaper end of her alt arts.
If you told me that that wasn't an alt art, I would just say that that looks like what I would expect a Nami card to look like.
Alright, so this is her first alt art. This is the first one. This is her most expensive alt art. And you guessed the price on this one.
So I've got 2 photos so far.
The second one. The second one is her first alt art. It's her most expensive version. How much do you think it costs?
Am I putting a price on what I would pay for it, or what I think thirsty
What you
people
think-
would put on it?
What you think thirsty nerds would pay for it?
$250.
400.
No, I'm good. I would look. I would hand you $15, and if you said it's more than that, I would say I don't want it.
Yeah, and this is the third alt art that came out, but this card only costs less than $1. But this is another alternate art they released. It was free with one of the decks, so it's really cheap. So a lot of the cards are cheap, but some of them are a bit expensive. But this one, less than $1 for the water one I sent you whenever you get the chance. It's not like Katakuri. Katakuri is selling for, I think, $90 a copy for his default version. No, I was wrong. He dropped in price. He is now selling for $80 a copy. $80 for a non-alt art card. And to be fair, that's not even the most expensive card in the card game. The most expensive card is Manga Luffy, which is selling for $5,000 right now. Let me see.
When you say Manga Luffy, I'm expecting it's just a black and white card, isn't it?
Nope. Here, let me show you. Okay, it dropped in price. It dropped in price. But so this is what it looks like. One Piece versus Naruto? One Piece.
It just looks like regular fucking 50 fucking work.
Alright, so how much do you think it costs? Because it actually did drop a little bit in price, it looks like.
I'm assuming you mean to fucking people who hunt this shit.
Yes.
$90.
4,000.
Why?
It's a really rare card. You want to know? You want to know the last time one of these sold, and it sold for almost $5,000. You want to know what it sold for, or when it sold? Most recent sale.
What?
The 11th of this month, sold for $4,750. The sale before that, 2 days ago, sold for $4,999. So it's actually cheaper than when it was selling for. I buy proxies. I buy cheaper versions of the card if I need to. Do not lump me in with these people.
Bliss is spewing everywhere. It's toxic shit that those Eden's Gate bros are shipping everywhere, man.
Does Far Cry Verse even have hacks? I think Far Cry Verse is a pretty solid healing factor, considering we just see the guy reach into his fucking hand, yank out the thing, and move on.
I think you could argue for like weapon mastery and like adaptive development through the like leveling up system, but nothing that's like really out there.
Sounds about right. Yeah, bro. Some of these One Piece cards be fucking crazy expensive, and I don't understand why.
Neither do I. Oh, I bought this $400 Nami card. Isn't it nice? Oh, I'm gonna cherish it always. For $400, you could pay fucking 4 different women to cosplay as 4 different One Piece women and fucking have sex with you.
Your brothels just sound like the greatest places on earth. You know that?
You can literally just have like Paul Gold coming out. You have them too.
No, we don't. Well, so yeah, that is.
Or if you really want, you could probably go up to thirsty girls at conventions for that much money, and they would do it. Didn't say it's good. It's an option.
If I'm dropping that kind of fucking cat. Oh, damn it. This card went up in price. Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry. Don't mind me. One Piece versus Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball takes that's way stronger than One Piece is, unfortunately. Still not the most expensive card ever printed, though, from card games so far. That would still go to the One Ring.
And how much did that cost?
I don't think you want to know.
Oh, I do.
You don't. You really don't.
Oh, I do.
Okay. The One Ring from Magic the Gathering sold for a collective $2 million.
Your people have an issue.
Oh, my people. Would you like to know who bought it?
Who bought it?
Are you familiar with the singer called Post Malone?
The guy who looks like the guy who looks like an unemployed crocodile hunter?
Yeah, he's a big Magic the Gathering fan.
The fucking course he is.
And he even has his own character card in there.
What, homeless rapper?
No, it's a rich boy or something like that. Yeah. Now, to be fair, I believe the card is in actual native Elvish. And to be fair, Kyle, there's only one printing of it. So it's a 1 of 1. So he is the only person in the entire card game who owns a copy of that specific version of the One Ring. Kyle, you don't sound impressed.
Should I be?
You should. It cost him $2 million.
Knowing what I know about that man, that's probably a piss in the pond.
Oh, wow. I'm looking at some Magic cards right now. I see the most expensive ones, period. And Gandalf and Sauron are among the most expensive. Would you like to take a guess as to how much this Gandalf costs? Let me send you the artwork. Solid Snake versus Batman skill only. Solid Snake has better statements. Alright, Kyle. Look at this artwork and you tell me how much you think that costs. Also, Sauron costs less, which is I find a little amusing.
500k.
You're clearly just jumping a little bit, but no, this one costs anywhere from 2,000 to 20,000.
Does he win you the game?
No. You're probably gonna lose them half the time.
So it's literally just a brag to say, I have it.
Yep. Collector's purposes. I'm surprised it cost 20k. Rocky versus Daniel LaRusso. Rocky. Yeah, so after that, card prices stabilize and become a lot more common of what you would expect, like $2,000, $900. Oh, here's one from Lord of the Rings for $8,000. The Glistering Cave, or the Glittering Caves of Aglarond. Kyle, what location is that?
You know, I'm not just a hot piece of ass. I can also fix helicopters.
Send me the artwork and I'll let you know.
Alright, well, let's see if the artwork helps you out then.
I'm not even sure you're pronouncing that properly.
God, okay, well, fuck me. Also, Seville, if I send you LOL, I'm laughing on the inside. Either you haven't looked at it or even you're stumped as to where it's supposed to go.
I've heard of it. I'm just trying to think of what Dwarven City it is.
Does it ever appear in the movies or would it appear in the
No. This would be like expanded lore shit.
They were big fans. That's how you can tell that Gandalf's like an Avatar wizard, because most people don't realize that Gandalf is an Avatar. Yeah, beyond that, cards just get cheaper and more realistic in pricing, like $900, $500.
That's not realistic.
That's a lot more realistic. Magic's been around for 30 years. The reason they cost so much is because they promised to not reprint certain cards. And because they did that, certain cards have gone up in price because they were printed in the original start of the game. I bought a card that came out from the original start of the game, but it didn't cost me that much money.
So, like, I lost the boat GPS. Man, technology blows. Dude, you gotta check all the spots along the river.
Oh, they even sold cards that were written in Elvish. That's cool. Solid Snake versus James Bond. Solid Snake. Goku versus Batman. Martial arts only. Goku. To be clear though, on average, the most expensive Magic card is the Black Lotus, which is only selling for a reasonable price of $50,000.
Look, I'm just gonna be real with you. If I'm gonna drop that much money, I better fucking instantly win the game.
Okay, so in fairness to this one, it is practically an instant win unless you just get completely screwed over.
Hope you're raring to go, 'cause there's trouble nearby.
It was part of a collection of cards that were named the Power 9 because they were so powerful that you basically won the game if you had all 9 of them. Does that make it sound at least somewhat more pleasant?
Well, not for that price.
That's fair.
Haha, I win. I win every game I ever I ever go to. Yeah, but you dropped the was essentially a mortgage on a card game.
A small price to pay for victory, wouldn't you agree?
Makes the gal want to pick up smoking again.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, so that's all she wrote there. Now, how does that make you feel?
Like, blessed that I don't have an addictive personality, or that I don't get into this shit.
I feel personally attacked for some reason.
What, on two fronts?
I don't have an addiction of any kind.
Okay.
Just because Ewan's working on a new comic for me doesn't have anything to do with anything.
Sure.
You're not believing me, are you?
Careful. It's learning.
Have I ever said anything to you that would make you not believe me? No, exactly.
Mean.
Oh, by all means. Kyle, do you agree with the Goku Black versus Reverse Flash Death Battle?
I don't scale DC, so I assume it's correct. But I'm never gonna fucking touch DC or Marvel, so I don't care.
I don't understand why you just don't trust me. I believe you, Zim. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you so much. I'm glad someone does.
Well, someone has to.
You want to fight?
Quick and clean. Didn't think you had it in you.
Bruh.
I can see the bliss clouds from here, dude. That's toxic freedom right there. Addy was right about you. A 10-gallon hat with spurs. That might be a sex thing. It's hard to know with Addy. Anyway, later.
What the fuck did he just say? Kyle, why do you play the strangest fucking games?
You mean so I can strangle him for abandoning me?
You see those assholes over there? Finally, incoming action!
When it comes to comic book characters, that Bell composites them. Yep.
Well, they composite and don't composite some characters. They're very hypocritical.
Bruh. I really should have paid attention to Lost Claudia's story. I'm fighting an evil version of Ray, and I don't know why.
Oh, because you're fighting his technically his true divine beast form, which is when he was under the god of destruction and control.
Thanks, Deputy.
Damn.
Because he wasn't always an ally. He learns to accept himself, and he becomes stronger in the process.
Trash. Death Battle's comic books, you know, it's always weird though. Oh shit, he killed my Thouser. Fuck, I think I might actually lose this one.
Have you upgraded your characters?
I have, but I think their gear needs to be upgraded. Ironically enough, you're doing fine. I have your support for this fight. And now you're getting your ass destroyed. So no, you weren't doing fine. He was just looking the other way.
Well, for my person to get the most out of them, you have to actually personally control him because they don't use their strongest attack when they're on auto.
Of course they don't. Why would they? Oh, continues are free right now?
They've always been free.
No, they usually cost money. Kyle, do you agree with you versus Scorpion
me.
battle?
That very much depends on where you scale fucking Mortal Kombat. I personally haven't been through Mortal Kombat recently enough to have an opinion.
That's fair.
My bag! Where's my bag? Shit! I lost my bag! Please! Come here!
Thank you for saving me. My name is Dr. Charles Zinn. I'm part of a group called
Bruh.
Thank you for saving me. My name is Dr.
trying to
Charles
get to us for
Lindsay.
days.
I'm part
I
of
was
a
out
group
there
that
looking
looks
for a way to
south of here,
stop
the
them
old
when the
gym.
cult took
Who
me.
the hell is this guy?
Get to us for days. I was out here looking for a way to stop them when the cult took me. I think I found a way to bait the angels, but the ingredients for the bait are in my bag and the cult threw it in the pond. And I can't swim.
No,
No.
you are the face of someone I would figure couldn't swim.
What's that supposed to mean?
Fire! It's out of control!
People just have a certain type of face.
Oh, where is it? Oh, shit! Shit! Shit!
But that Scorpion Death Battle is actually a pretty good one overall.
Me and Zim don't really care enough about either verse to know if it's accurate or not.
Yeah. I looked in the Street Fighter, Fisto, and Northstar matches, and that was it. Alright, now I finally get to fight Legusius, the god of ruin. I need someone to carry my ass.
That's not his name. You are fucking terrible with names.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Alright, so what's his name then, smartass?
Lauzeus.
But there's a G.
It's silent. It's Lao. That's why when you fight those dragon things, they're called Lao Mezes.
Are they? I didn't know.
Yes.
Well,
And even if you looked at how it was spelled, it doesn't spell Legusius.
it does. Because there's a G.
There's no Gusius at the end.
It's very goosey.
By your logic, it would be Lao Guseus. That's what it would be, Lao Guseus.
Okay, so it's the way bad penalty anyways.
Help me! Someone, please! Thank you for saving me. My name is Dr. Charles Lindsay. I'm part of a group hold up south of here at the old... Okay, look! They threw my bag into the water. It's got the key to controlling these angels. You gotta get it for me. Sorry, my name's Charles. Everyone calls me Doc, but I'm not that kind of... Just get me the missing ingredients. I'll be back at the jail working on the formula for the angel bait.
Oh yeah, but I hate my real job. Fuck me. After getting a secondary job, I just realized that, man, my real job fucking blows.
Yeah, tends to do that.
Oh, have some of them already hit their level 2s in the story by this point?
You mean there's shifts?
Yeah.
If you're up to Lauzeus, then yeah.
It's weird. Alright, God of Ruin, get through the cutscene so I can be carried by my companion.
Like the tree of knowledge from the first Eden, let this tree help grow the new world.
Did you just ice her?
No praying.
Damn.
They should have prayed for me to be merciful.
Oh, yeah, no. What the hell?
We'd all starve if it was up to the call.
Zim, isn't Nero in Las Claudia? He is. I don't have him. Nero, Dante, Virgil, and V are in Las Claudia. I can't. It's a crossover event. It's already passed. I couldn't get him. Devil has him though. Kyle, do you have Nero or not? Actually, I might have Nero. Let me check. Wow, I'm doing no damage to the God of Ruin whatsoever. I should start doing damage.
First form or second form?
First form right now. I mean, he's not really doing damage to me either, but like, let me just play Bowser and just throw Giga Week on him. And then we'll follow it up with an Execution Omnia. And then we'll follow it up with a Giga Hydrain. We'll stack another Giga Hydrain on top of it, and there we go. Now we're doing damage. Yeah, I might have him though. I've been thinking about for the longest time, and Devil's been wanting to stream some Lost Claudia, so we could just like all freaking chillax. Did this guy call out a fucking meteor?
Tends to happen.
Sephiroth looking ass. You said second form? Okay, yeah, Bowser's debuffs are just pretty sweet. I'm pretty sure I had a thing that also increases the amount of time the debuff stays on. Hang on. No, damn. Why the hell did you use execution, Bowser? I'm trying to freaking.
I'm seeing more of those mindless angels.
No telling how long this will take to resolve.
This is never gonna work. Any trouble finding this stuff? Would have taken me months. Fake angels might as well be walking corpses. Too far gone.
Dude, I'm being air juggled. What the fuck is this?
But with this stuff, we might be able to just herd them out of the way. Once it's ready, do you think you can give it a field test? I'm positive it'll work, like 95% positive, but we still need to make sure. Thanks for pitching in.
You were always the smart one, kiddo.
Those who walk the path do so because it is their choice.
Alright, Bowser died, so unfortunately there goes my main debuffer.
These pilgrims seek salvation. Do not interfere with them again.
I just don't know if I can live with myself after.
Dude, I'm being stun locked. What the fuck?
Having a moment. Deputy, I need to ask you something. You ever heard of a fella by the name of Feeney? He was a pharmacist in town. lot of people looked up to him. Thought he was a pillar of the community, but truth is he was nothing but a dope pusher. Helped him create this bliss. Word is, he's up at Jessup Conservatory. It was a beautiful atrium back before. Now Feeney's using it to grow his poison. Nothing but fields of those awful flowers. So I was thinking, if you happen to head over there and burn them flowers, I'm running over in a panic. Beautiful day. Mike Carroll plays the best games on days like these.
Heard you helped defend the county jail.
This boss fight is super freaking annoying. Holy shit.
Mama always said I'd end up here, but hey, miss, never saw you coming. Howdy, miss.
A lot of us are glad you're here, Deputy. Keep it up.
Devil! How do I kill this guy?
You just gotta whittle away at him.
No, I can't do damage to him anymore. He's got a shield that prevents him from doing damage. And I killed all those little drones, but they also still freaking didn't take away his shield.
Oh, okay, Feeney.
Yeah, but I probably need to buff up my characters in all honesty. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're missing something. Kyle, how long will we be streaming?
Why, do you have something you need to get to?
No, that's what Melissa asked.
I have no idea. Probably another, maybe half an hour.
I'll say probably like another hour or half an hour. I'm so annoyed I don't have your fucking luck with gotchas, dude. It's fucking ridiculous. I wanted the new character and I just can't pull them, and I don't want to waste all my gems because I know I'm not gonna pull them. It's just not fair. It's 1 a.m. for me. For Kyle, it's 8 o'clock or something.
Pretty much.
Zim, do you have Nero? Let's find out if I have Nero or not. Now that I can look at my roster.
Did you quit the mission?
I did.
Quitter.
Literally was doing 0 damage, bro. I do not have Nero, no. Devil's like, do you have a neutral DPS? Yes, I am neutrally shoving my foot up your ass. I have V. Got V. V's pretty cool. What the fuck is this guy saying? I have not worked on my V at all. So Devil's like, okay, you just need Virgil and Baylan. Kyle, you use Baylan as your guy, right?
I do.
I guess I'll have to wait to use your guy as a fucking assist to clear it then. According to Devil, the only way to clear the shields with neutral attack. Start working on V then? We'll see. I think we'll work on the fucking Nier Automata characters next. I don't know. Since I won't be getting the next character. Did anything come out PLC? Not sure. I still haven't played yet. I've heard good things, honestly, from everyone who's played it.
I hear nothing but people shitting on it.
Only DMC Reddit people shit on it, and everyone else really likes the game.
Well, the only thing I hear about it is that it has the same problem as every other fucking gotcha game. It's like, oh, you have to fucking play. It's like, it's a fucking free gotcha game. Eat shit. What did you expect it to be?
Sup, Jeremy? Oh, Devil's gonna show me in multiplayer how to do it. He's all like, Zim, I'll show you how to beat him. I think that they expected it was to be like our DMC games. They did. So Devil's like, send me your roster. You might be buffing deadweight. So of course I hit him with the greatest line I ever could. But Devil, I don't own Nero. Wait! Oh, I thought this was a fucking joke, bro!
What was a joke?
So because in Far Cry 3 you burn apart the weed farm, I heard that in every Far Cry game after the fact they have you burn apart a drug farm. And I thought it was a fucking joke.
It's no laughing matter.
Did you ever have DARE in your... Well, no, you're Australian. You didn't have our school system. Did you ever have an anti-drug school system?
You mean like 4 or 5 losers come out and they do a song and dance?
Yeah, and they tell you not to do drugs because doing drugs is...
And all it does is makes you want to do them more.
Yeah. Don't do drugs, kids, so you can end up like us. Immediately reaches for the pipe.
It just brings me back to that South Park episode where they did that with smoking, and as soon as they said that line, it just cuts the boys out the back trying to smoke as much as they can.
Lots of good medicine has come out of dark times in history. Hoping this might be one of those cases.
All right, let's continue my book. I'm currently on page 39 of the re-edits. Once I get through this one, I'll send it to Kyle, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to get rid of most of the water sections, but that's okay. Oh, thank goodness! The sprinkler system is what was holding back the raging inferno. Kyle, you have to turn off the fucking water first. You just did that.
Yes, I know, but I was assuming like a smart farm would literally only have one turn-off valve. There is no need for there to be 3 different things fed into it. That is such a waste.
You saw it on the entire time. Does Sora have more hacks than Dante in theory? It's possible.
Just my luck. Sandra was about to show me advanced couple yoga. We'll have to wait, Thunder Junk.
What the hell?
What's that?
A cheese stick pizza.
There, ASAP. Just dropped the kids off at the pool too, so I'll be traveling a little later.
Thank you, Jesus.
Okay then.
And DMC5 Nero versus DMC3 Virgil. DMC5 Nero.
I'm afraid if I go through another bliss field, my brain's gonna get permanent.
Did Virgil hold back fight with Nero in DMC5? No, he was just exhausted by that point. How strong is V? Technically he's stronger than most Demon Kings.
Glad I bought all my toys before the Peggies got antsy. I was talking about my helicopter, you pervert.
Hey, deputy. Feeney's coming to you. Get ready. This is your chance. Okay, Feeney here. We're just arriving. What's going on down there? Who's down there?
Looks like we got some dancing partners.
Get out! It's a trap! We lost Jessup. It's an ambush! Go! Go! Meet at the rendezvous. We'll finish them off there. You gotta cover my ass while I... Wow, deputy. No more Feeney, no more drug chemistry. We're getting rid of that bliss. Ain't that something? I'm proud of you, deputy. I think my...
How strong is Arthur Morgan? I don't know. I don't watch that. I really should give Pork a try someday, or at least a second try. I didn't like it the first time.
I'm getting my shuffle on over here.
Also, hello, Pimp Demon. I saw your cat. Your cat looks nice.
Who ordered an ass kicking with a side of curly fries?
V versus Noctis. V just scales way higher and has better hacks.
I'm in position. I sound like a real soldier, too.
Oh yeah, Pokemon with Guns came out.
Watch your back, honey. I'm seeing trouble.
New Pokemon games, a new Pokemon game came out, or a Pokemon parody that has guns in it.
Rolling out.
I have not played Red Dead Redemption, no.
Triggers, people. That was a little more excitement than I wanted today.
Apparently, you can capture people, and then you can sell them.
You got some Peggy Dingleberries on your ass, kiddo.
Can V scale the full power of Virgil or no?
Go for a stroll. Cover.
Technically yes, technically no. Noctis versus Nero equalized. Noctis is taking that pretty easily.
Equalize doesn't mean he gets rid of his hacks.
If I really want to, I could probably argue that Noctis resists all of his basic passives. Because most of the shit that demonic energy does.
You know what you should do?
What?
You should have that debate again with Mangler what a passive is.
No! Not anymore, please! So, sex trafficking Pokemon game? It's the Rin experience. The Rin experience, if you will.
Is there any rape, or is that DLC?
That's not what Rin does, Kyle! He's just a human trafficker!
Well, how do you know if the product is good if you don't taste it first?
I'm pretty sure I had him say that in the actual book. You should have the Lightning Lady debate again? No. What if Virgil got the Spartasaur at the end of DMC3? If Virgil got the Spartasaur at the end of DMC3, then
Dante just doesn't beat Mundus then, because he wouldn't get the Force Edge from him, would he?
no, he wouldn't. But it wouldn't matter because Virgil would just do it himself.
Actually, no. If he had it in the Underworld, the Dragon would have just came out and beat the shit out of Mundus.
Yeah. Kyle, you die? How the fuck did you die? A message from a Sebel. Can knock this battlefield removal Nero away and win that way, right? Yeah, he could. Seville, are you still in the stream or no? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now, I will not be able to get 15 cards, new ones done by the time of when you want it. Like we're still doing some like substantial testing. I could like forward you $20, and then you could add the cards later on if you want to do that. Like I can give you the $20. I have a new job now, so I have substantially more money. It's just that I'm not gonna have cards ready for a while. Like, best case scenario, I would maybe be able to add in, like, 3 new cards in time. Alright, so when do you need the money by? Because, I mean, I have the money right now. It's just, like, you just let me know when, because I can, like, pay tomorrow instead of tonight.
But this is gonna change that pattern. Just need to test it out and make sure it works.
Like, because if you want $20, I'd rather just put $20 in my bank account for my cash, and then I'll just pay you like that. So when do you need the money by specifically? You said the 30th? Alright. I'll pay you sometime later in the week then, because that's when I'll get paid. Because I get paid daily. So like expect that, I don't know, by like maybe Wednesday. Well, when does the sale happen? Does the sale happen on, like, is it currently on right now, or like when, like, if like you just need I need by the 26th? Okay, yeah. I should be getting, yeah, I'll be paid way before then. Oh, also, there will be no stream next Saturday. I should say that now, actually. Shit, I'll have to make a quick announcement on that one. Yeah, I won't be here on Saturday.
What's this? You got something more important on?
Yeah, you remember those Nier Automata concert tickets I told you about 4 months ago? It's this Saturday. So I'll be at a concert. And then I gotta drive back the whole night from LA. So I'm gonna be driving for several hours on end.
Sucks to suck.
I didn't ask to be bored, Dad.
Can't wait till autumn. It's the perfect season for copious amounts of outdoor boning.
Faith and her crew have been looking for you.
Zim, would you play Power World? I don't know, is it free? Yep. It cost me $111, 1/27/2024 at 8 p.m. Oh my goodness. I bought these tickets back in July.
Gunner? Cougars had to come save your skin, huh? Hey, don't feel too bad about it.
8 p.m. Oh boy, I'm so excited. I need to start getting ready. I need to plan out my course and everything.
Don't get me wrong, I love Xander, but this kitty needs variety in her diet. Besides, he knows I always come back to him.
We're all rooting for you.
Seb, I'll probably pay you in the middle of the week because I get paid in cash daily. So what will happen is one day when they give me a 20, I'll just put it in my bank account. I'll just pay you that day. Yeah, because like best case scenario, I would only have. You technically would be adding a second card, but it's already in the game. You'd just be moving it over to the leader deck. And one new card there. And if I really wanted to, different tokens for Tom, but I would only probably just have one token for the new idea. But anyways, is Power World free or not? I'll sell some people.
I'm sorry. Did you just say you'll sell some people?
Well, that's what you can do in Power World. You can throw Pokeballs at humans and sell them. So, Kyle, have you ever wanted to capture the bug catcher and sell him for 5 rubies?
Well, no, I'm more of the get the versus sneaker and farm you for all your work type person.
Alright, so apparently I'd have to buy it if I played it, because apparently the one on Game Pass is worse. Master Chief versus Mr. X. Guys, I would just be role-playing as Rin. It's okay. It's okay, chat. It's okay, chat. I would just be role-playing as Rin. But if you want to make me play the game, Melissa, you'd have to pay for it for me. That's the rule when it comes to playing requests. If I can play it for free, I'll most likely like play it on my own and like show it to you guys. But if I have to buy it, I usually make people buy it.
If you want me to do something, sweetheart, you're gonna have to pay for it first.
I'm surprised you still know how to do that voice.
Hey, cowboy.
I feel like I did it here once. Looks different during the day.
But if you want him to cosplay as Rin, wow. Breaking a few laws there.
I would not be able to cosplay as Rin. Also, shut the fuck up,
Why?
bruh. You didn't even read the book. Oh wait, you did.
Can't use that one, can you? No, no, no.
Bruh. It just ain't right. I produce a main I write a main character who's relatable, understandable and everything, and then everyone just gives him shit.
You probably were talking about Rin, not Tom.
Rin's relatable and understandable. Shut your whore mouth.
There's a difference between relatable and fucking related.
You think you're funny, don't you? You sick fucking bastard.
You know what I like about you? You don't need to go blathering on about nothing every 15 minutes.
Power this
My
Pokemon
ex,
guns.
Senior, would never the fuck shut up.
Kyle, try to sound like Gollum. I don't think Kyle could do Gollum.
That's gonna need a little bit of training. I can get the breathing cadence down, I just can't string like a sentence together.
Yeah, I need to start upgrading weapons. Again?
Don't you understand what we're trying to build? Or do you just not care? I watch you run this way and that, inflicting violence on those who wish no harm upon you. They're at peace here. They want to be here. I know you have your doubts. But this is the only way the story ends. Nothing you can do can change that. Your friends on the outside, they're controlled by fear. They don't understand.
Rin is relatable to sex offenders? That's not true, Pimp Demon!
He does. He'll show you.
Hey, Rook. Come on. Come on, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm offended. Sex offended.
You proud of yourself?
I know you're here to.
Because you shouldn't be. That was one of your weaker jokes.
It's okay. She knows. Everybody knows. You think you're doing the right thing. You think I need to be rescued.
You know,
But
me having a sad backstory makes everything I do okay and relatable.
God, you're such a cunt. How about you get to chapter 2 of your book before you keep throwing all these stones?
have you ever stopped and looked at how you're
You do realize that I'm literally in the process of like
what you've actually done?
redoing it from start to finish. Like I've done all the chapters. I'm just adding shit.
Source.
Hall of Famer, movie star. We're all gonna be a success, Rook. But no, that's just not true. We live mundane lives, just doing what someone else tells us to do, day after day. Everybody thinks they have free will, but come on, when's the last time we did something that wasn't required? Demanded? Nah, Rook. We don't live our lives. We live theirs. And we think we have free will.
Rin is Zim in book, right? Rin is just Rin.
Oh man. I am so done with that. I am done with being the yes man. I am done with being the errand boy. And I am done with being the garbage collector. I am so done. Because if that is real life, then what is the point? This place gave me the chance.
This is kind of relaxing, not gonna lie. And this is how cults get people into their fucking situations.
So what you tell me is that it's working.
Apparently it is. So at least someone in our chat is going to be a cultist soon.
And in the end, Rook, isn't that the only thing that really matters?
The Kool-Aid is sweetest when you don't resist.
Rin is not based on me, and also Rin is not Zim if Zim was Set the programmer.
Don't trust the Bliss. You need to get the Marshal. Now's the time. Don't let the Marshal get through those gates. Get the Marshal now. Need to save him. Get the Marshal now, Rook. You need to save him.
Leave him alone! Leave him alone! Leave him alone! Leave him alone!
I don't think the guy talking to you is right. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Rin is Kyle.
No, he is not.
I don't know. Maybe he's a little Australian.
You're doing great.
Tracy, get that syringe over here! Calm down, calm down. First, look at me. Look at me. Relax. No drugs. No. Okay, okay. Just take the edge off.
No drugs. Put your guns down. You just can't come out of the Bliss clean.
I can.
Sheriff,
All right?
please.
All right?
I'm not scrambled.
All right.
Stay away from me.
All right, just lay down. Stand now.
You shouldn't have brought him here.
Tracy.
Fuck you, Tracy. I said this was a bad idea. I said it from the very beginning. You don't know her. How she digs inside your head. Don't trust him.
Who was the worst character? Rin or Hisoka? Wow.
I'll go talk to her.
Well, this is a handy little base, isn't it?
Jesus Christ, Deputy, I can't believe you got the Marshal out of the Bliss. Jesus Christ, Deputy, I can't believe you got the Marshal out of the Bliss. You'll be ready. Faith won't let that slide. She's gonna come back on you, kid.
You. Let me. Fall. Good.
You. Oh, wait. What?
Don't help him.
Second he's got my controls, I stocked up on coconut oil. It's a great lube. You can cook with it too, I hear.
Damn it! Help me!
Why aren't you doing Far Cry?
Try and help him.
Hisoka versus Gojo. Gojo wins. Oh yeah, my birthday's coming up soon. Does it fall under a work day? It does not. Nice.
I wish Pastor Jerome wasn't such a goody two-shoes. There's something about the idea of corrupting a man of the cloth that is so hot. He's on my any-ho list for sure. Right next to Nick Rye and John Seed. Oh, don't give me that look.
It's not my birthday yet, guys.
Did you do it?
I'll do a birthday stream when it's my birthday, and then you can all give me awkward happy birthdays then.
I think I did it here once. Hard to say. This place looks different at night.
How you doing, mister?
It's February 18th.
People gotta say the cultists seem to have planned for everything. Except for us. And for you. Go Cougars.
Always be on your guard.
What? Fucking what? She wasn't even gonna go help them!
You know what I like about you? You don't need to go blathering on about nothing every 15 minutes. My ex, Herc Sr., would never the fuck shut up.
I'm older. Couldn't you guys tell I'm the more mature one of the two? Remember, guys, this is what Kyle likes doing to people.
Maybe I can crush his windpipe.
Kyle, what the fuck are you listening to? I think the best part about this is that this is in character with something that Pagan Min would actually do. Kyle walks away slowly to savor the
Help,
screams.
help, help. Help yourselves.
Everyone gets their panties in a twist about guns. Guns just a tool. You learn how to use it. Ain't no more dangerous than this vehicle. Thousands of people die in car accidents every year, and we ain't marching on Washington about it.
Put your gun down.
What if Albert Wesker was a Spartan? Good question.
Don't even attempt it.
What if Kyle wasn't a psychopath?
I'm not a psychopath.
Aren't these your allies?
They pulled a gun on me. How can they be allies of mine?
You fucking C4'd their boss! True psychopath is an understatement. Yes, you are, Kyle.
No.
These are his allies, yes. Correction, they were his allies. Who wins in a fight? Who would win?
Doing a very good job of hiding
A fight to death with weapons allowed, Kyle or Zim? That depends. What condition is my ankle in?
Shooting me, you cheat dicks!
Hells. The fuck
It
happened
wouldn't.
to her?
It wouldn't matter what condition.
100% matters.
Why? So you can run away.
No. So I can kick your goddamn teeth in.
So you can run away.
Uh-huh.
Stop it.
These aren't even the people who abandoned you to die. Why aren't you beating up him more? I might go back to $100 membership soon, lol. Well, I'd appreciate Pimp Demon, but it's fine if you don't want to. What? Did your bat fucking break? I currently have a new job now, Pimp Demon, so I'm not as strapped for cash as I used to be. But more cash is always nice. Helps pay for Newhin. I'm currently working on a new Newhin comic, so that's always nice.
Prove your loyalty. End him.
Is Kyle done with his rampage? I guess Kyle's satisfied with beating up his fucking teammates.
All they had to do was not help them. That's all.
I want to. I'm going to use it to get a new video in the future. Evil laugh. Pain.
I'm getting my shuffle on over here.
Is that more fair now if we have 1 day prep time? Nah, bro. I'd win. I should have Newey do a fucking emote like that where it's just my avatar saying nah, I'd win.
Everywhere, yep. I'd say face got her panties in a twist right about now. Sorry, I meant to say her.
Parties. Angels everywhere, yep. I'd say face got her panties in a twist right now.
Search parties.
Sorry, I meant to
Angels
say her
everywhere, yep.
underwear. Her underwear
I'd
is
say
probably
face got her panties in a twist right about
trying to
now.
be more than
Sorry, I meant to say her underwear. Her underwear is probably a twist. I'm trying to be a more
I was gonna say, is Kyle beating up his teammates again or is something else going on? Who is more smarter, Zim or Kyle? I don't know. I think we talked about taking an IQ test at one point, didn't we?
The IQ tests aren't exactly 100% reliable all the time. It kind of depends on the topic at hand.
That's fair.
Dawn has arrived.
It's gotta be Pinkie Pie. Yeah, I'm not doing My Little Pony.
Alright. You want to go a little bit longer or you want to end it there?
We can end it here for now. Alright.
Pretty good.
So, what if Goku was Naruto? Save that question for next time, Melissa. So, with that said, let's go over the streaming schedule for next week, since most of the regulars are here already. Tuesday or Wednesday, Devil will be streaming this week, but I think one of those days will be me, him, and Yuhin. Maybe if Kyle Mangler wants to show up talking about the card game. And will you be streaming on Thursday this week, Kyle? Because I believe you've been having some trouble with your Thursday streams, right?
No,
No.
only this week.
So you will be this week, or you won't be?
I probably will.
Okay. So Kyle would probably be streaming on Thursday. Friday, hopefully Mangler can do his morning stream like usual. But if he can't, then there won't be a Friday stream because I'm gonna have to wake up early and drive to LA on Saturday. So because I gotta go to the One Piece event in the morning and then afterwards the concert. So if Mangler doesn't stream Friday morning, there will be no Friday stream and there will be no Saturday stream. I'll try and make it up to you guys with the Sunday stream. And I think that's about it. So, well, maybe 2 midweek streams, and that's about it this week. So, with that said, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys on the next streamer video. Take care, everybody. Also, check out Kyle's YouTube channel. He did finally release his latest video, so feel free to give that a watch if you haven't. And I'll see you guys on the next streamer video. Take care.